What's up, everybody? It's Buckeye Boggs, aka the Podfather, the Wild Man, Chris Wilds, the Wolverine Slayer self, TG, and we just gonna hang out tonight, have a good time. I'm feeling good. Chris, you feeling good?
Man, I'm feeling great after that big win we saw from Ohio State just an hour ago, man.
Yep.
Yep. TG, you feeling good tonight?
Oh, I'm feeling real good, especially after that win. I will say they need to work on their red zone offense a little bit and stop playing so conservative. But I can't complain too much. You won, you won. I ain't gonna say much.
All right. So here's how we're gonna do this tonight. I'm gonna try to do the play-by-play. Chris, you want to run the chat for me?
Absolutely.
All right. So, chat. Chris will be throwing your comments up on the chat. I wasn't here when you guys did the Nebraska Michigan watch party. How did that go? Was it a little wild?
I love Wild, yeah.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I'll tell you, I was pleasantly surprised
Okay. I
until I
think
had to
tonight
leave because I was hacking up a lung.
I heard that. I heard that. I heard that. I think things can get a little sideways tonight because I think these are two really good football teams with really rabid fan bases, and
Yeah.
hopefully both of them come in here and they're going back and forth, and we have a nice little go around. Let us know if you're watching. Larry's with us there. I see that. Uh,
Jeremy starts us out with a super chat, Eric.
That was from the last one, I'm pretty sure. That was an hour ago, it says. So
Oh, okay.
he must have slipped that in right after it was finished. So thank you, Jeremy, for the $5 super chat. Appreciate that, man. Yep. So it's going to be a good time tonight. It's my first time with Chris and TG doing this. And you might be asking, why are we doing this so much? Even we did it last week for the bye week and things. Well, there's a big announcement coming tomorrow. We are expanding the OHIO podcast into a whole new arena, and we need to make sure that we are adding to what we're doing because the content is going to be basically doubled. And and so um, that means some of the roles are going to be expanding for everybody, including TG and Chris, myself, and we just need to make sure we're all on the same pages. We all know what we're doing, and a big part of what we're going to be doing are going to be these live game watches that we do. You all seem to love it, hanging out with us, watching the game, listening to us call the game for you, and so it's going to be a lot of fun. Hey, man, look who it is. Uh, we got the Sky U Pod guys, man. Nice to see the Buckeyes didn't get caught looking ahead to the big game last next week. Yeah.
Oh, don't even get me started on Minnesota people right now, Eric. I had
Oh,
my fill of Minnesota in the last.
why? Minnesota people are great.
Oh, you betcha.
Um, I'm really looking forward to working with them this week for a preview. They're one of my favorite podcasts to work with.
They are pretty awesome.
Yeah, they're my boys. So yeah, thanks for hopping on, guys. Looking forward to doing that. I'll be in touch with you guys. We'll schedule a preview, a night to preview the big one, either Monday or Tuesday, if that'll work for you guys. And then
Is it
we'll have
really
that
the big one though, Eric? Come on.
for them.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess when you're not Ohio State, every time you get to play Ohio State's like your Super Bowl.
Yeah, everyone's a big one, right?
I
Everyone's
think
a big one.
everybody's Super Bowl.
That's it. That's it. Well, your thoughts on this game before it gets started here?
I think this could be a good game. I'm not gonna lie. Now, I question Penn State and Oregon because while this is a big game, I haven't seen either of these two teams against a legit. This is gonna be the first time, and it's against each other. So I'm interested to see the strengths and weaknesses of both these teams, how good they really are, and I'm looking forward to seeing just how these teams play against one another.
You know, I think this is one of those games where it could be a good game, but I also think it could easily get out of hand early. I think this could become Indiana versus Illinois Part 2. I think this
Yeah.
is a Oregon team that is very, very explosive. I don't have a lot of confidence in James Franklin as a coach. I don't have a whole lot of confidence in year one Jim Knowles defensively. We know he always gets better in year two and specifically in year three. Year one is usually not the greatest year. We haven't seen him against a legitimate opponent yet. So, uh, I'm coming down on Oregon with this one. Honestly, I think it turns into a bit of a boat race. Um, I don't know if it gets as ugly as Indiana, Illinois, but I'm not putting it out of the question. This is a good Oregon football team, and I truly believe that Dan Lanning, um, you know, he's going to be in the talk, and he's going to get a national title sooner rather than later. I don't think that Franklin's in that conversation at all.
Someone's got their volume on the TV a little high, I think. Sounds like I can hear someone's TV in the background.
Well, my volume's actually all the way down.
Yeah, so's mine. So it must be UTG. You got your volume on TV up. Penn State's ran out on the field for their big whiteout game. Is the whiteout going to play any part in this game, in your opinion, guys?
I think it definitely does. I mean, Penn State, you talk to players, they say it's one of the toughest places to play, especially during a whiteout.
Yeah.
To me, I don't know. I think that if it does, it keeps Penn State in it. I don't know if it's enough to push Penn State over the top, though. So, yeah, to me, this is I don't know. Penn State's definitely, their fan base is great. Don't get me wrong. They have a passionate fan base. And they're going to be very, very active, but they also have a very fickle fan base. Not unlike Ohio State. And if things start to go south, they could turn on these guys real quick.
Yeah, and as we have seen in this chat alone, at times the Penn State fan base, they're one of two, right?
Yep.
Which one are you going to get? And I think it's very interesting tonight to see how Penn State approaches this game, because James Franklin, he's like 5-20 something in top 10 games, and he's been there for 12 years. He's only had 5 wins, and one of them last year was against Boise State. So, I mean, you tell me, like, how confident should Penn State fans be in a game like this? I don't know.
Eric, you're getting called out early, buddy.
Yeah,
Andre wants to know what's up with the colors of that hat with the green and yellow. Andre, I can tell you firsthand, I do believe, is that a John Deere hat?
It's John Deere. It says Farm Ohio.
Yeah.
But my boy, listen. I'd rather see Oregon beat Penn State.
Now, Lucia Buck brings up a valid point, though, Eric. Do we not want an undefeated Penn State coming into the shoe?
I don't care. It doesn't matter.
Fair.
I don't think it matters. I really don't.
To be quite honest, with Penn State and Oregon, both these teams in big-time games tend to struggle. So it's like, which one of these two will actually win a big-time game? Like, at least Oregon beat us, and that's the one big-time game they won.
Right. Yeah, but they did it at home. Doing it on the roads.
Still, like, we've seen how Penn State, when they're at home, don't really beat us. Same with some other teams. Like, we, even in big games, have struggled at home at times, not fully. But at least for Oregon, even though they shouldn't have won that game, they did, and that's where you got to give them credit, because they could have easily lost that game at home, and they should have, to be honest.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right, TG. Dante Moore, this is his first real big start for Oregon on the road in a hostile environment. We just saw what Julian Sain did. What do you think about Dante Moore?
That one is a good question. He has the potential, but let's see how Oregon runs that defense. Because while I don't want them to be like how Ryan Day was with saying overly protective, but be protective enough where you're not setting your quarterback up for failure.
Right.
Yeah, I like Dante Moore. I really do. I think he's a quality player. But you know what? I have seen inconsistencies at times. That Penn State, Jim Knowles, let's call it what it is. Like I said, year 1 he's usually okay. Year 2 better. Year 3 he's usually pretty great. But Jim Knowles is a very, very intelligent coach. Say what you will about his attitude and his behaviors. He's an intelligent coach. And if he sees something he can exploit, he's going to take advantage.
Boy, that was the most unlooking kicker I've ever seen in my life. 99. He is a lineman, bro.
Oh, my God.
He looked like a lineman.
That looks like our punter they had out there in the drills, Eric.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what they look like. Like, man, if you can get more kickers, because hey, it might say he has a big leg at least.
Let's see. About ready to
Could you
kick off.
imagine if the kid earlier from Washington that our kicker took down?
Oh yeah, on the kick
How would
return.
he feel getting hit by that?
Yeah, he's big, he's a big boy. He put that thing through the back of the end zone to start the game. We're underway in Happy Valley. Looks like Oregon's going to start with the football here first.
Yeah, they are.
And
You know what's super funny is I think about it. I mean, imagine if you have kickers that look more like linemen.
it would be a weird
Like
world,
kickers
wouldn't
and
it?
punters that look like linemen, and they got them big legs, man. That
Was
would be
it
something.
Kentucky that had the 300-pound kicker a few years ago?
Well, they had a big quarterback too. Kentucky.
That's what I meant. Big
yeah.
quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he ended up playing in the Arena League, if I remember. This is probably
All right,
about
first
a decade
possession.
I'm
They're
pretty
going
sure
to
there's
hand
a
it
high
off.
school
Big hole up the middle. 5-6 yards right off the bat for Jaden Lamar. No, was that Lamar? I thought that was Lamar. Maybe not.
I will say this though, when you think about it with Oregon and Penn State, it's like these are two really good teams. It's just that can you get out of your own way and stop stubbing your toe in the big games?
Yeah, that might have been Hill. All right, empty backfield, plenty of time to throw the ball, and it looks like a 4-yard throw, 3 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 1. So the first third down of the game here. Let's see what Jim Knowles draws up here on 3rd and 1. Jim Knowles last year to like that first drive, he was really not very good, and then they would make a quick adjustment, and then they would be pretty solid the rest of the game. Oh man, little trips in the backfield.
Fullback play.
Yeah, this is old school here.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Sends a guy in motion, fullback up the middle. I call him a fullback. He was probably a tight end. He gets 1.5. That's a first down for the Ducks. Number 0 with the carry.
That's Jordan Davison, the freshman, Eric.
Jordan Davison. Thank you.
I will say this about Knowles is like that was always the thing that irritated me with his defense is why would you let them score in the first that always irritated me.
It was always like
the time.
The first drive was a feel it out drive. Let's see who they are and what they do. And I
don't like that. Like you should be aware as to who they are. Which is pretty much why I like Patricia, because at least he doesn't allow that. Like, at least if he plays that bend don't break, you know what to do in the red zone.
Whoop. Nice little leap there. And looks like they got 6 yards right there on a nice little rollout by Dante.
Well.
Yeah, first little drive here. Taking what the defense gives them, goes to the tight end. And a tight end leaps over the cornerback and gets an extra yard. It'll be we'll call it 2nd and a long 3.
And Kenyon Sadiq just doubled his yardage output for the year with that, Eric.
Thank you, brother. All right,
Yeah,
hand off up the middle. Ooh, maybe a yard stonewalled there. Lamar got about a yard. We're going to call it a 3rd and 3. Second, third down of the game here.
Eric, Andre wants to know who is the play-by-play and who is the color commentary. You are definitely our play-by-play guy.
You got it, and you two are bringing the knowledge and thank you for doing the chat. I'm not able to see the chat. I'm literally staring at the game while I call this. I've never really done this before, so you guys have to let me know how bad it is.
Ooh, nice.
3rd and 1. They're calling it a long 3rd and 1. In the shotgun, up the middle. Oh, big stop. I think he's short, guys.
Ooh, yeah, he could be.
Big stop.
I know the answer already because you know how my YouTube TV works.
So Dan Lanning on a 4th and we'll call it a half. Looks like he's going to go for it. He's aggressive, guys. That is his calling card, to be super aggressive.
Yeah, that's his thing. Be aggressive. Like I said, I kind of like you with the coaches, but you got to know when and where.
They didn't call it.
Under center.
Oh.
Oregon gets away with a false start. Nice pitch to the outside, and he gets it just barely.
Ooh.
Davison gets it 2 yards there, give him a first down. And wait a minute, there is a flag. Did they catch it? There was a false start. They're going to be punting.
Man, so at least for Penn State, good start with the defense.
Yep.
Yeah, Jamari Johnson's going to hear about that when he gets to the sideline.
Yeah, that was a nice play call.
It really was.
Mm-hmm.
Makes it 4th and a long 5. They're going to be punting now. Number 5 for Penn State will be waiting on this punt back there. I don't know who these players are, so someone grab a roster and let me know.
I want to ask you guys a question. How good do you think Penn State's secondary
That's going to be Devontae Ross, wide receiver.
Devontae Ross. I'll write these down as you give them to me, Chris.
Oh, did he keep his feet up?
Oh, wow. I want to ask you guys a question. How good do you guys think Penn State's secondary is?
Decent, but not.
Well, we're going to find out in this game, I think. We're going to find out. So far, I was, that was a pretty good defensive stand to start the game for Penn State as we go to our first of 100 commercial breaks in this game. But that's a great question. I think, Jim Knowles always talked about being a safety-driven defense, and if you don't have the safeties back there, then the defense isn't good. And so far, it's looked pretty good. So we'll give them the benefit of the doubt and say right now I think that the secondary is pretty good, TG. But
there's a reason I asked that. It's because Penn State secondary is good to me against low-level to mid to good, at least wide receivers. It's what happens when they go up against teams that actually have, like our team, that actually has the receivers that have been beating the brakes out off of them like crazy. Because I've noticed that with Penn State. Like, even last year against Notre Dame, I was watching that game, and I'm like, this secondary is supposed to be so much better. And there were times they were getting beat by Notre Dame's wide receivers. Notre Dame's wide receivers are solid, but they're not great. And
So
that's why I asked that, because it's like, okay, what is this secondary really about? Because we see what you are against Ohio State, because when you go up against their receivers, you always get whipped every time. Mm. And then when you go up against other teams with good receivers, or just great receivers in general, like them against Bama and LSU receivers, how well do we think they would do?
Well, I don't know that. Well, LSU may. I think they would do. I think they would do okay, but I think they're going to get beat at times. I don't think they're physical enough to play with those guys. And I don't think they're fast enough to play with those guys, honestly. I think initially they might do okay, but I don't see them, in the long run, they're not going to win those battles. Going back to that false start real quick, Lucia Buck says the 12th man caused that. And I absolutely agree with that, Eric.
Yeah, whiteout. That's the whiteout, man.
That's the whiteout for you.
But
that's the advantage they have.
Andre wants to know, are we keeping an eye on the Alabama-Georgia game or just this game? Guys, I've got eyes going on multiple games at one time, so if anything's breaking,
so do I.
I'll let you know.
So do I. I had to access it from my,
That way Eric doesn't have to take his eyes off of this one.
All right, Penn State going to get the ball for the first time in this one here. Drew Aller, 64.8 completion percentage, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception, only 626 yards passing through 3 games against mediocre talent, mediocre opponents, to say the least. But he's also not played very much because they've had big leads, and so he hasn't played very much in the second half. All right, here we go. In the shotgun to start off, looks like they've got Katron Allen in the backfield. Nice little swing to number 8 coming across there. He's going to get 3 yards to start off. That would be Traber Pena. He's also the leading receiver on the team for Penn State, if I'm not mistaken.
It's funny. I've been watching Penn State's offense. Like, their run game has not been good.
Katron Allen's done a pretty good job. Now, Nicholas Singleton's not been very good this year so far.
Singleton has underperformed for quite a while.
Yeah, a lot. Even though he's got the most carries.
Yeah,
Second and 7, again in the shotgun. Looks like they're going to be making an adjustment here. Now they got 2 guys in the backfield. It's direct snap to, was that Allen? Yep, direct snap to Allen. He gets maybe a yard. It's going to be a 3rd and 6 here.
Oh, man, I'm
not impressed by what I've seen from this offense so far, Eric.
Me neither. To be honest, it looks the same. Again, I'm not impressed with the run game. I'm really not.
But again, is this just a feeling out process right
Yeah, it could be. Andy Kotonecki, the offensive coordinator who they're showing on TV right now, probably one of the more recognizable OCs who's in line to get a head coaching job this offseason.
Wow.
Yeah.
Here we
You
go.
know, I haven't been impressed with the offense these past like 3 games because the offense looks so terrible. Now that might have
Over
everything
the
to do
middle.
with
Wow, that pass was knocked down at the line of
That's
scrimmage.
ugly, Eric.
Oh, good
Ugly.
job, Oregon.
Yep. Off the field comes Oregon. 3 and out by Penn State. Oregon wearing some interesting arm sleeves there.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a good possession at all. Right tackle got beat. The right guard or the
Big
right
man's back in
defensive
there to
end
punt
puts
now.
his hand up and knocks it down as you're watching in slow motion. And Penn State is, oh yeah, big man back there, the punt now. He's my new favorite
Christ,
kicker in the Big Ten.
some big-
Man, that's a boot, dude. Wow.
That kid's got a foot.
Oh my goodness. Man, Oregon's going to start on the 32-yard line. What a punt. Number 99. Who is this kid? Goodness sakes.
Number 99.
This kid got a
Yeah,
leg.
he is,
I mean, you got to think about it. I want to see us get more punters and kickers like these guys.
Man.
Gabriel Nuosa.
Big Gabe.
Nuosu. He is a redshirt senior.
Huh.
You know what's funny is this kid's leg is everything McLarty was supposed to be, and you know what's funny? McLarty has that very leg. He's just very inconsistent.
Incredibly inconsistent. First and 10 for Oregon on their second possession. 9:12 to go in the first quarter. Snap is back. He's in the shotgun. Going deep here. One-on-one to the outside. Well out of bounds. Incomplete. Was going to number 1 on that pass.
Gabriel Nuosu, 6'6", 297.
Who's number 1, the wide receiver? Moore. What's his first name?
Done. More?
Number 1, the wide receiver.
That's Decorian Moore.
Decorian, thank you.
The freshman.
Cory, yeah. Okay, yeah, no, I was thinking, like, when you said Moore, I'm not thinking Dante,
yeah.
obviously. I was thinking, like...
Second and 10, man in motion. Now he's going back to where he came from. There's the snap. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. And maybe... Oh, he breaks away from a tackle. Still moving. Gets a 6-7 yards on that carry.
Wow.
Nice carry. Number 6.
Hey, give it credit. You broke away from that tackle where either that was poor tackling by Penn State.
Number 6, Chris. Give me a name here. I'm writing all these down so I don't have to ask you a second time.
Number 6 for Oregon is Noah Whittington.
Noah?
Whittington.
Good carry. 3rd down and 4. That was a hard 6 yards. It's 3rd and 4. Oregon 1 for 1 on the game on 3rd downs right now. Back in the shotgun again. Another handoff to Whittington. He gets 3 yards, setting up a 4th and 1 again. And Dan Lanning, he's not questioning this at all. He's going.
No, he's going.
I mean, if it's fourth and 1,
less than 3,
he's
I
going.
think he goes for it.
Yeah. I don't disagree with it, but here's the funny thing: maybe not in your own territory where Penn State would have the best field advantage.
I think it shows a lot of confidence in his defense.
It also can show a lot of stupidity, Chris.
Well, it could.
Yeah,
I think
because you have to understand if you're doing this in
here comes
your
a timeout.
Snap it.
They're going to call a timeout. 10 seconds to go on the clock. Chris is over here yelling to snap it. And they got Penn State got a guy who's coming off the field. 1-0. They did just get it off. It looks like Moore carries it himself. He gets 2 yards and a first down if this play counts. Nice. I think it's going to. First down for the Ducks.
I guess you got to give it to credit to Dan Lanning, but like I said,
he's aggressive.
Yeah, really aggressive, but at the same time, you know how plays like that can backfire.
Oh, Tyler. You just got to tune him out, my dude. You just got to tune him out.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line here. Moore under center. 2 guys on either side. They're 12-man personnel, 2 tight end set. Fake handoff. Oh, there's a hold. He just throws it out of bounds. Are they going to get that hold? That was a hold all day long.
Oh,
tackled the defensive end and got away with it. How do you not call that?
Right.
Big 71 was
I
beat.
swear the Big Ten refs really get on my nerves. I'm not gonna lie. It's like there are obvious flags and yet you don't throw it.
Alex Harkey clearly has a future in the WWE, man.
2nd and 10. Looks like a Penn State player is a little banged up on that one. Number 13, 2nd and 10 for the 43. Empty backfield, 4 wide. Dante takes the snap. Quick slant, and bobbled, and he came down with it, almost intercepted. Good catch by the Cory and Moore. He gets 5-6 yards on that.
Real lucky. I'm not gonna lie.
Very lucky, but great concentration to actually complete the catch.
We'll call it 7 yards. It'll be 3rd. Oh man, that thing should have been intercepted.
Yep.
We'll call it 3rd and 3 now. My goodness. Penn State will be kicking themselves on that one. Ball on the 49.
Wow.
3rd and 3. Oregon, snap. Moore going to take off running. Big lane. He's going to get about 5. Slides for the first down. Oregon with another successful conversion on 3rd or 4th down.
I'm watching this game, and I'm like, it's the same issues you had at Ohio State, where the running quarterback is your biggest weakness.
Yeah. Well, it was something that Ohio State struggled with last year.
No, that's what I was talking about. Like when you watch Jim Knowles, it's like, dude, this is the constant thing with your defense, and you saw
a system flaw.
With Patricia that didn't become a problem.
Yeah, they really wrapped up the Washington quarterback today. Nice little swing pass out of the backfield, and they got nothing. Maybe a loss of 1 on that.
Yeah, that one's smart. I'm not gonna lie.
Sadiq, number 18, is he the tight end? Sadiq.
Yes, yeah, he's number 18 is the Kenyon Sadiq tight end.
Kenyon.
Yep. He's one of their 2 tight ends that actually play quite a bit. Him and Jamari Johnson both play quite a bit.
All right, here we go. It's going to be 2nd down. They're calling it 2nd and 10. Looked more like a lost one to me, if you ask me, but we'll call it 2nd and 10. 5 wide, empty backfield again for Moore. Steps back, 3-man rush, quick pass out to number 23. He's going to get about 4 yards. It's going to set up a 3rd and 6. That one went to Hill Jr.
I'm twitching, Eric. I'm twitching. I hate wide receiver screens.
Yeah, but it does spread you out, and there's obviously something to it, or they wouldn't do it. 4.5 minutes to go in the first quarter, no score. 2nd drive of the game for Oregon. They've got their keys out here. They're moving down the field, and it looks like James Franklin's talking into an imaginary microphone. Here we go, 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 here. Step back, handoff on 3rd and 6. And we'll give him 3. We'll give him 3 yards on that carry. Number 23, that was Hill Jr., who they went back-to-back on it. That sets up a 4th and 3rd. And again, I don't think Dan Lanning's even questioning it here. They're going for it.
He's on his own side of the field now, Eric. I don't think there's any doubt he's going for it.
Yeah, and I think that 3rd down call was the setup with what they're doing here for 4th down. So they put a lot of pressure on you defensively with these 3rd and 4th and shorts here. See if they can get Penn State to jump off sides.
I'm ahead of you, and I know what happened, but ooh.
Dante Moore gets the snap. He's running up the middle. He's going to look for. I think he's about a half a yard short, maybe a yard short. Yard short. Penn State going to get the football. Live by the sword, die by the sword. Penn State's going to take over at about the 35-yard line.
Do we know
why? Well, at least it's in their territory and not yours.
Are you confused by that? Why did he spin where he did? He was so far back off the other guys.
I don't know. You know what? It's a gutsy play.
It is.
It's a great defensive stop.
Real close too. Real close.
Yep, very close, but no dice, man. All right, let's do some scores here. Chris, do you have any scores to pull up for everybody?
Absolutely.
All right, buddy, go for it.
All right, we are right now. Here we go. I'm going to get to just the top 25 scores for the moment, guys. We're going to hop on over there. So far today, we've already seen, we'll go with what's happening live, I guess. Iowa State up 15-0 on Arizona. Of course, we are tied at 0 here. Alabama up 6-0 on Georgia with the extra point pending. Missouri Late in the first, having some struggles with UMass, only up 14-6. UMass has the ball. BYU, number 25, hasn't kicked off yet. Earlier today, we had Tennessee eke out a win by 7 over Mississippi State.
Ring them
Ohio
cowbells.
State, of course, wins 24-6. LSU falls to Ole Miss 24-19. And if you watched our show this morning, I predicted that one.
Yep.
Texas A&M takes down Auburn. I'm irritated at this one, Eric. It was 6.5 was a spread. Texas A&M wins by 6. Blew my whole parlay.
I swear, with Auburn, I'm like, Hugh Freeze's job is just at this point on the line.
Iowa gave Indiana all they could handle, but Indiana does come out winners 2015 at Kinnick. Georgia Tech, earliest game of the day, ekes out a win by the smallest margin, 30-29 over Wake Forest.
That was an overtime, wasn't it?
Double overtime. No, it was overtime. Single overtime, yeah. Double overtime was last night. Vanderbilt, 55-35 over Utah State. Illinois bounces back by bouncing the Trojans right on out of the top 25. Notre Dame, well, I guess they finally earned that number 22 ranking by finally getting to 500 4 games into the season. I don't know. I still don't think they belong there. Florida State falls last night, 46-38 to Virginia, and what may have been the scariest scene I've ever seen in college football. And then TCU falls last night to Arizona State. Those are your top 25 scores as they are right
now. All righty.
I keep thinking about Iowa, and I'm like, if y'all had an offense, y'all would be the most dangerous. Y'all be one of the most dangerous teams in football. With that defense, if you just had an offense, like, imagine, because the one thing you can't say about Lincoln Riley is he is a genius with offense. So imagine if you had his offense combined with Kirk Ferentz' defense.
Oh, just.
Did you see the play, Eric?
Penn State was trying to do a little trickery, and it did not go well for them at all. They lose yard. That was dumb. It was like, hey, misdirection. We're going to toss back, set up a screen on a toss back. Oregon read it. No one was fooled. It was a bad pass, and they lose about 5-6 yards on that.
That reminds me so much of the Washington play where they just pulled the stupidest thing of all time.
-8 on Drew Allar's longest pass of the season.
Second at 18, man in motion, back to where he was, handoff. Maybe 2 yards there. It looked like that one went to Nicholas Singleton.
Yeah, Bootzilla, I said this earlier. I was confused by the spin myself. It looked nice. It was a gutsy move, but you know what? I thought it was too early. He might have
Drew Aller, 0-5 against AP top 6 teams as a starter.
Who's shocked?
His completion percentage is less than 50%, and it looks like Penn State's got an offensive lineman down.
Oh,
that's one thing they could not afford right now.
Yeah, it's bad. They went to commercial. That's usually a bad thing. Drew Aller wearing 2 different kinds of necklaces tonight. That's interesting. Let's see. Do you think that'll help him play better?
Was he wearing his lipstick and painting his fingernails too?
No, let's hope not. So far, Oregon looks like definitely the better team here, but Penn State hanging around. Oregon unable to get those conversions on 4th down a couple times. Eventually, they're going to either have to punt it or you can't keep playing. Oregon's flirting with disaster, man.
Vader didn't know we were doing another watch party, Eric.
We didn't either, Vader. We just decided to do it.
Minutes ago, Vader.
Yeah.
We just decided to do it, brother. We're just trying our best to provide more content and get used. All of us getting used to working with each other in these live watches is what we're doing tonight.
Because there's big news coming.
He knows about it. He knows all about it.
Yes, he does.
Yep.
But for those in the chat who don't, just know, tune in tomorrow night because there's big news coming.
That's it. That's it. Dylan is Penn State offense is awful. How are they ranked so high? That's a good question.
Because everybody overrated them the same, thinking that they were going to pull what Ohio State and Michigan did for the past 2 years.
For the same... Oh, go ahead, Derek.
Drew Aller's not gotten any better.
No.
No. You know what I think? Like, is he getting the proper coaching would be the question.
Obviously not.
I don't think so.
Because think about it. If he was with Ryan Day, I think he'd be so much better than what he is now because he definitely has the talent. But what if I said about talent on this show? Doesn't matter how talented you are. You don't got the proper coaching, doesn't matter.
Yeah, he went to the wrong place because Penn State, I'm sorry, they haven't developed a quarterback since Kerry Collins.
I mean, at least Sean Clifford is doing pretty solidly.
Shout out Kerry Collins tonight. Oh, snap.
Yeah, I wasn't going to be able to pick between these two because I didn't even know. But I might be leaning towards Oregon right now.
I did in the game day call-in show this morning. I said take Oregon. To me, I was taking Oregon either way because it was only a 3-point spread.
So. Yeah, me too. They're showing a highlight of Mississippi State, Tennessee for some reason. I don't know why. I guess CBS.
Who cares about Mississippi State?
I guess CBS misses the days when they could. Throwing the helmet down. That's not good.
They had a chance. Mississippi State had a chance to win it or tie it at the end, I believe.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 16. Has Drew Aller even thrown the ball over 16 yards this season?
I don't know.
He got about,
he might have.
He steps up in the pocket, throws it about 5 yards. Oh, they're fighting for it. He's trying. He got about a yard short. What an effort there by Nicholas Singleton.
Give him credit. That is an amazing play. Like, keep fighting. Don't die. Just keep going.
He kept those legs turning. He didn't give up on it. Drew Aller stepped up in the pocket, made the easy throw, and then he really fought for those yards. Almost got it. It's going to be 4th and 1. Penn State staying out there on offense.
I guess they say, okay, we see Oregon doing this.
Let's see if they try. Quick snap right up the middle. Goes. He got it. He got it. Nick Singleton's second effort gets the extra yard. He was stopped at first, and then that second effort, he pushed past the line of scrimmage. Penn State with the first down. That's their first down of the game.
He had to throw his own offensive tackle out of the way. It wasn't the Oregon players that were in his way. It was his own offensive tackle.
Indeed it was. 1st and 10 for the Nittany Lions. Ball on the... looks like the 47-yard line. Couple men in motion, couple tight ends in motion, 2 receivers out to the right. Nicholas Singleton in single eye backfield, hands it off, makes a hole to the right, gets about 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7. Got the ball to midfield, it looks like. And they might have time to run one more play here. 35 seconds on the game clock, 30 seconds. Quick snap to Singleton, goes to the left. He loses 2 yards. It's going to be... 3rd and 8 now, and
TG's really enjoying this.
And it might be time to just let the clock run out and think about what they want to do on 3rd and 8 here to start the second quarter. Yep, looks like that's what they're going to do.
Hey, our friend from earlier, Eric, actually still didn't use punctuation, but at least spelled everything right this time.
All right. Hey, improvement.
Good
Way
job,
to go.
Jack.
Welcome back, Jack. Big Jack. 0-0 after the first quarter, everybody. Your thoughts on this so far, TG, on this game?
My thoughts are I pretty much expected it to be like a back-to-back pretty much kind of fight. Like, I would tell you this, Oregon's look better than Penn State. It's just a matter of can they capitalize on their opportunities. Penn State's offense has not impressed me. They haven't impressed me at all for these past 3 games. I'm still trying to figure it out. And their defense looks pretty sloppy, too, in certain moments. Because I'm like, the same weaknesses Jim Knowles had here at Ohio State, it's carrying over to the Penn State defense pretty clearly, too. So, he's going to have to figure something out.
Chris, your thoughts so far in the first quarter?
I thought that Oregon might start a little faster than this, but, they definitely have blown some opportunities. To me, I think that Oregon still, as TG said, definitely looks like the better team right now. But I think this is going to be, maybe it's going to be a bit of a slobber knocker from what we're seeing, Eric. I don't know.
Maybe.
Oh, my God, I hate Peacock.
bit of a slobber knocker.
All right, JR.
Oh, yeah, just. Come on, turn this game back on.
I'll tell you,
It's not
it
even
is
running. All right,
something.
I'm just going to my computer.
Here's my.
Trying to write some of these names down so I learn them here.
Well, while
Help
you're
me.
doing that, let's take a look at some of the stats from the first half, Eric.
Go for it.
Oregon, Dante Morris completed 4-6, 21 yards. Drew Aller, 2 of 3 for 7 yards.
Well, one of those catches was for negative yards.
Nick Singleton, 4 carries for 6 yards. You go, big man. Although Winnington is the leading rusher for Oregon, and he's only got 4 for 15. Guys, we are looking at two teams that are averaging, well, Oregon is averaging 3.5 yards per pass. They're averaging 2.8 yards per carry. Penn State, 2.3 yards per pass, 1.8 yards per carry.
Jesus Christ.
This is ugly football we are watching right now.
Very ugly. If anything, this is like this almost reminds me somewhat of the Nebraska-Michigan game, because even though that was decent, it was still kind of boring. But not this ugly.
Ohio State Washington earlier was pretty boring in the first half too, and then the second half it got pretty exciting, especially for Ohio State fans. But I digress.
So we got Chris Lane pointing out that with Franklin they've had Hackenberg, McSorley, Clifford, and Aller. Combine all that together, you get disappointment.
Pretty much.
Lucia Buck says that she can't believe how bad this looks. Our Minnesota fan is definitely rooting for Oregon to beat Penn State. Why? Who knows?
Hey,
they're both going to beat Minnesota, so it don't matter.
Why does Penn State have flags on the back of their helmet? Is this like the country they're from? That's cool. Yeah, that's kind of cool. And we got the Oregon Duck playing rock, paper, scissors with the camera for some reason. Here we go. 3rd and 8.
I can't wait to see what they do on this play.
And Vader's right.
Drew Aller with multiple chain necklaces here. Still looking. Glances over to the sideline. Goes back up the line of scrimmage. Back in the shotgun. Snap. Looking back. Looking deep. Aller, nowhere to go with it. He runs. He scrambles. He's getting out of the pocket. He throws over the middle. Open. Is that caught? Yes, it is. Singleton. So the running back goes over in motion, comes across the screen, and now Penn State's going to go to hurry up.
Now Singleton is actually starting to show out now.
That was a nice move by Singleton right there.
They go back
to the well. He gets 4 yards on that carry. It'll be 2nd and 6. Penn State went to the hurry up as soon as they got that first down, try to get that Oregon defense off balance.
Credit to Aller on that throw. That's not an easy throw to make as you're running out there and throwing back across the field like that.
Yeah, most impressive throw of this game by far. 2nd down for Nittany Lions. We've got a 2nd down and 6 to go. Ball on the Oregon 34. Two guys, man in motion, 2 in the backfield. Snap goes back, hands off, and that went nowhere.
Sorry, Eric. I'm so far ahead of you that I didn't mean to interrupt there, man.
All good. That was Katron Allen back in, and now we have a 3rd down, and we'll call it 3rd and 4. Quick snap, fake handoff. Again, a lot of time to throw. Pressure coming. He gets the ball loose, and he goes overthrows his receiver out of bounds. It's going to be 4th and 4. What will Penn State do here?
Their accuracy woes, continue. Larry Daniels says Aller's doing his best J.J. McCarthy impersonation. Nobody hands the ball off better than J.J.
That did look like J.J. McCarthy. I ain't going to lie.
I mean, nobody has the ball off better than Jenny McCarthy, but yeah, he passing like him.
I disagree. There's a lot of people hand it off better than him because they're actually playing. Looks like Ryan Barker, who's 9 of 10 on field goals, is going to go for it here. This is a pretty long field goal, 49-yard field goal, left-footed kicker. Ball in the middle of the field. Snap is down. Kick is up. Looks like he's got the leg right down the middle. Penn State's on the board 3-0.
That would have been good from 60, Eric.
That was a heck of a kick.
Again, for Ohio State, can we get kickers that are that good?
Please.
Well,
I mean, they got the guy from Ball State, and I know that. I guess they're not going to let him kick right now because obviously I think they feel comfortable with fielding. I think they're only going to let him kick when they need him to.
You're getting some love over the typical commentators on television there, Eric.
What's that?
You're getting some love over the TV commentators.
Am I?
Lucia Buck says, you should call all the games. You are much better than the usual commentators.
Oh, well, thank you, Lucia. Appreciate that. Yeah, this is the first time I've ever tried it. Bootzilla, don't see any improvement in Aller. I agree.
The poor mechanics, yeah. And what's
bad is this again, it really shows you how you have poor quarterback coaches in college football. Like if you're telling me you can't fix this guy's mechanics, you can't teach him how to be a proper quarterback.
Lucia says, if Aller starts limping, we know he's taking notes from JJ.
He goes over and sits back by the goalposts and starts meditating.
Here's what I'm going to say to every Big Ten team. How about take from Ryan Day and actually get yourself a quarterback coach that can actually develop quarterbacks? How hard is that?
Easier said than done, I guess.
Well, it really isn't if you know what you're looking for.
The thing with Ryan Day, though, is if his quarterback coaches can't do it on their own, he damn sure can step in and do it himself.
Yeah, that's the other thing. But Ryan Day, I think he doesn't. I think Ryan Day wants to focus on being a head coach and not just a full-on quarterback coach. Now, he'll have his influence. No doubt about that. But he wants a quarterback coach he knows he can trust in there to run his quarterback room, which is what he got with Billy Fessler. Yeah. Funny enough, this guy played at Penn State.
Billy did? Oh, we got a visitor. Hi, Punky. Look. Oh, come here, girl.
Oh,
we got a little. Oh, thank you. Oh, she licked the microphone. You made your microphone. You made your podcasting debut there. Way to go.
She is marking her territory.
Oh, I swear to God, y'all should meet my dog. She would be all over me right now because I know she missed me.
This is Sarah's dog. She puts up with me when Sarah's not home, but when Sarah's home, I'm second fiddle. That's for sure.
I've seen
it that makes sense. That's her mommy.
Yeah. Oh, she took my mic. She took my headphones with her.
Hey, a reminder: this year is the year for the Winter Olympics.
Is it?
Begin February.
Winter Olympics is better than the Summer Olympics. Hot take, I know.
I agree.
The Summer Olympics are the Winter Olympics have the sports that you would never watch otherwise, but during the Winter Olympics, it's like you get into it. It's like bobsledding. Yes.
Well, they got a great time as well because you think about it. February 6th, you're going to be done with the football season.
Yep.
And you're not into March Madness or baseball yet, so.
And we watch it in this household. We watch the Olympics every night. It's what we do here. All right, big kick through the end zone, back of the end zone again. Penn State holding on to a 3-0 lead. Let's see what Oregon can do here now.
Yeah. Boy, Eric, as fast as the Ohio State game went, this one just seems to be dragging.
You think? That was a pretty fast first quarter, though. A lot of punting, right? A lot of punting going on. Here we go. 1st and 10, third drive for the Ducks. Moore in the backfield, split 2 wide. Hands it off. There's a hole to the left. He breaks open. He's got a first down. 15, 16, 20. Give him 24 yards on that carry.
What
the? Big carry by Hill Jr.
What was that, Knowles?
He looks like a pinball out there just bouncing off of people.
What was that, Penn State's defense? What was that?
Big old holes. Terrible tackling. Quick snap out to the outside. And we're going to give them about 4 yards after a quick throw out to the outside. Number 4. I don't know who number 4 is.
Number 4 would be,
I forgot who.
that's going to be Malik Benson, senior
Nice.
transfer receiver.
Malik Benson.
He originally played at Florida State, Alabama, and Hutchinson Community College.
Wow, the big old Hutches. Here we go. Second down. We're going to call it, what is it, 7 or 6 here?
Second is 6.
Second and
Ooh.
6, ball on Penn State's 47-yard line. We got split two receivers. A fake handoff, looking deep. No one's open. Throws it over the middle. Incomplete.
Oh.
Close, but no cigar. It'll be 3rd and 6 now. I wonder if he had a lane to take off running there.
Well,
No, he not really. Oh, that ball kind of should have been caught there.
Oh, it should have been. I look back at it. I'm like, ooh, that ball was catchable.
Give some credit to Zion Tracy, who did break up the play.
3rd and 6. Another 3rd down for the Ducks. Credit Penn State for putting them in these third down situations. Again, I don't like this 3rd down call at all. They get 4 yards. It was one of those little wide receiver tosses to the outside, setting up a 4th and 2. Dan Lanning just living on 4th down in this game. What's he going to do here?
The offense shows no sign of coming off the field, Eric.
He's in no man's land. Too far for a field goal, too close to punt it.
Not you getting my aggressive behavior, but it's like it's going to come back to bite you.
Yeah, it's how they gave Penn State good field position last time. That's how they got 3. Here we go. It's going to be 4th and a long 2.
I would tell you this. I think they would rather Penn State get like
easy first down.
Oh wow,
Benson, that was just a little hook pattern there. Set down. And...
Yeah, Malik Benders again.
Benson,
Malik Benson again. Wide open, just turned around, nice little hook play there, and picks up the first down. Quick snap now, looking deep, no one open, throws over the middle. Ball's tipped at the line of scrimmage, says the official. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. Is it just me, or does Dante Moore look very uncomfortable in the pocket?
He does.
He does. If you're Oregon, set him up because I think he's going to take him some time to settle down. Because I can understand if he's getting a little,
I think he'd benefit by exactly what Ryan Day did in the second half.
Yeah.
Or Ryan Day, Brian Hartline.
Calmed his feet down.
Those nice, short little quick patterns.
Yep. Roll them out.
5 to 9 yards. Just roll them out a little bit. 5-9 yards, and just give him some confidence.
Even though these guys are more than capable of being great pocket passers, you got to let them give them a rhythm.
Noah Whittington gets the handoff, gets about 2.5 yards. It's going to be 3rd and long. Another 3rd and 8 situation here. If Oregon doesn't get this, I bet they probably go for the tie and go for the field goal.
I think that's what they'll do. And that's what you should do. Don't just go for the field goal. Tie the game.
Yeah, it's the right call.
Yeah, it's still kind of far, guys. It's on the 39-yard line. There's a snap, looking deep again. He's now on the run. He's being flushed out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to take it off and run. He's going to come about 4 yards short. Looks like he got to about the 35, 34-yard line, setting up a 4th and 4, and I think they're bringing the field goal unit out.
I don't have what the over-under was to start the game. I know that right now the over-under.
It was 3. It was 3.
No, the over-under.
Oh, sorry.
It sits at 39.5 right now.
Hammer the under right now.
Yeah.
All right, 47-yard field goal attempt here on the right hash.
I think that's wide.
In the wide out, and obviously the stadium is shaking right now for this kicker. Snap is down, kick is up. Looks like it went wide left. He missed it.
Dang, dude, it was right there.
James Franklin and his coaching staff celebrating, acting like they did something very good there.
Here you go, guys. Vader sent us an update. Alabama is now up 14-0.
Whoa!
Oh, wow.
I am surprised by that.
Did not see that come. Georgia's got a 35-game home win streak or something like that. Someone can fact check me, but I know it's way in the 30s right now.
Yeah, it is. And you know what? It's kind of funny because we all thought Georgia would win, But it's like I think we all should have thought twice about because the Bama situation for Kirby, it doesn't matter who the coach is, he just tends to against Bama. I don't know what it is with Bama
It's
for
the
him.
same thing that Ryan Day's had so far with Michigan.
It's very much.
I think a lot of it's mental.
33.
Yeah, at least for Ryan Day, you can understand where it started, and you may hope he corrects it because that national championship win would definitely help him, in my opinion, overcome that, and more importantly, correct himself to not do what he did against Michigan last time.
Yes.
But with Kirby Smart, it's like, dude, it doesn't. It's like, dude, you've won 2 national championships, and you still have a problem beating Bama. Like at least you beat them in the national title game, but my God, dude, it's like at some point you got to beat this team.
Alabama is moving the ball like the Georgia defense isn't even there.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I just quickly did a quick Twitter search, and Alabama looks pretty elite at the moment. Kalen DeBoer's signature for a while now. His teams are at their best in big-time games against great teams. Yeah, he's lost some stinkers that he didn't see losing. He also won some good games, but let's see what he does here. There's a lot of game left. There's 14 minutes left in the second quarter.
This is not the Georgia of old. It really is not. No, like y'all, like even before then, like y'all had a problem against freaking Bama.
Hey, I finally found something Georgia has more of than arrests. Oh, wins at home.
Good.
Here's the thing, Eric, with Georgia. And TG, you can, chime in on this as well. To me, this is a Georgia team that's in trouble if they get down much more than this because I don't have faith in their receivers. I've got zero faith in Georgia's receivers to be able to help bring them back.
Yeah, I don't have faith in them either. It's like it's the one thing about Georgia that I've said is always going to be. It's always going to be something that worries me about them is their receivers because their receivers can't catch. They can't.
All right. Penn State gets the football back now. They're starting at their own 29-yard line. 9:36 to go in the second quarter. Man in motion. Quick snap. Aller looking all over the place. Sacked. He's going down. Looks like a loss of 3 or 4. Nowhere to throw the ball. Drew Aller looks very uncomfortable in the pocket, guys. Both these quarterbacks do not look comfortable in this football game.
They really don't.
I feel like one of these quarterbacks is going to make a mistake that's going to be what costs their team the game.
It could, but at least with Oregon's quarterback, you've seen them moving the ball, like really doing it efficiently. Whereas with Penn State, it's like you don't know what you're looking at.
Yeah, Penn State got the lead though, TG, because of that fourth down that Oregon didn't get. 2nd and 12 now. They gave them a loss of 2. Again, man in motion. Pitch out to who is that? That's looks like that was number 13. That was Katron Allen.
Yeah.
He picks up about 3 or 4 on that one. It's going to be 3rd and long.
Yeah.
Mateo Ukulele, 7
my battery's
tackles.
going down. Let me go get my charger.
Matty Ukulele?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Ooh. All right, 3rd and 7 to go. Again, you got Katron in the backfield, 4 receivers, 1 in motion, 2 on either side. It looks like Oregon's bringing the rush. They've got like 7 guys on the line of scrimmage. Ooh, someone got off. Oh, my goodness. Watch out. Someone's in trouble. He gets the ball off. Incomplete. That was dangerous.
That looked to me like somebody from Oregon jumped.
It looked like someone was offsides for the Ducks. It looked like they were
the nose tackle looked like he may have been off.
But they got away with it. Man, that linebacker came in untouched, and I'm shocked Drew Aller throws that football. He was open, though. The tight end was open.
Yeah.
But he overthrows him under pressure, setting up a 4th and 7. That's going to be another punt for the Nittany Lions. Man, you know what? I wonder if he's Australian.
Wouldn't it be something?
Ball caught on the 25-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Ducks when we come back from the 18th commercial break of this game. 1st and 10 Ducks on the 25. Looking ahead to next week, let's pull up next week's football schedule here and get.
He is from Durwood, Maryland, by the way, Eric.
Okay, not all that's a far away from Australia. You could say that's on the other side of the world.
But you know what? I had a couple people in the store yesterday from New Zealand.
Really?
Yes. A couple Buckeye fans from New Zealand.
Next week, the Thursday night game is Sam Houston versus New Mexico State. If you're interested, the Friday night. What just happened? There you go. Next Friday, you've got Western Kentucky at Delaware, Charlotte at USF, New Mexico at San Jose State, West Virginia at BYU at 10:30 next Friday night. That's the Power 4 game. No Big Ten games on Friday night. Let's see here. Ohio at Ball State, Illinois at Purdue, Wisconsin at Michigan, Kentucky at Georgia, Clemson at North Carolina, Iowa State at Cincinnati, Wake Forest at Virginia Tech. Man, these games are
Whenever
stinky.
this game goes off.
Vanderbilt at Alabama. Ooh, interesting. That's an undefeated Vanderbilt team, if I'm not mistaken.
They are. They won again today, yes.
Virginia at Louisville is a sneaky good football game next week, everybody. Texas at Florida. Penn State travels out to UCLA. Washington at Maryland. Boise State at Notre Dame. That's going to be interesting. Michigan State travels to Lincoln to take on the Cornhuskers. Texas Tech at Houston. Minnesota at Ohio State. Guys, that's the
game of the week.
No, it's not. Miami at Florida State. There's your game of the week. I mean, the shine's off because Florida State lost to Virginia, but Miami has to travel to Florida State, which might make it that interesting. But yeah, some real stinkers out there next week.
Andre, yes, Sparty and the Loserines are both off this week. Barry Daniel says this is just simply Aller being Aller. I agree.
Again, needs better coaching.
That's
all it really is.
Jack just wanted to let us know, hey, Georgia is alive.
Good. Wait a minute. Let me turn back.
They have put 7 on the board.
Yeah. Let me go back.
Vader says, I'm already predicting a Tex game plan against Penn State.
Well, 2-0 with those game plans. All right, 1st and 10 from the 25. Moore goes back. Quick snap out to number 1. That's a nice little play right there to Decarian Moore. He gets 9 yards. It'll be 2nd and 1. The freshman might be the best weapon that is on Oregon.
I'll tell you what, I don't know. That running back Whittington, he's pretty decent himself.
Speaking of Whittington, that's right up the middle. Give him 7 yards and a first down. Oregon made that look easy on those 2 plays.
Yeah.
Now they're going tempo. Be 1st and 10 from the 41. Handoff again. Nope. Fake. Rolling out. Throwing deep. Is he just throwing it out of bounds? He is. Nothing there. It'll be 2nd and 10. Kind of surprised that they didn't run it there. They were going up tempo. Kind of had them on the. That was a weird play call. I don't know.
I guess they were hoping to at least. I guess they were hoping to at least stay off guard. In my opinion.
All right, 2nd and 10. They huddle up now, slow the game back down. 7 minutes and 15 seconds remaining. 10 seconds left on the play clock. Moore saying, let's speed it up. Here's the snap. 2 guys in the backfield. Now they hand it off. Nice little cutback. Misses tackle, breaks the tackle, and then gets wrapped up on the second effort. Give him 2 yards. That's a hard run by Hill. And it'll be 3rd and 8. You know, I have some, like, their first down play calling for Oregon has not been good in this game. They're really setting themselves up for 3rd and longs because they're not winning on 1st down, which is surprising to me because it seems like they're passing and then they're running on second down more times than not. So now they have a 3rd and 8 here, 3rd and long. 4
De'Aaron
wide,
Hill.
3 to the top side of the screen, and now we're doing a wide receiver screen up to the top. Woo, give him 7. He's going to be 1 yard short at midfield, and Oregon's going to set up another 4th and 1.
De'Aaron Hill, I'll tell you, Eric, he is leading all rushers in this game and actually has more rushing yards than the entire Penn State team.
Who's that? Hill?
De'Aaron Hill. He has 2 carries, 26 yards.
Well, see if they give it to him here. It's 4th and 1, 6 minutes to go until halftime. Ball across midfield, or right at midfield. They got to get it to the 49. Moore is under center. Here's a snap. Fake handoff, looking deep, going deep, over the middle, wide open, good catch. There it is, first down to Penn State's 30. That was a Moore to Moore, a little Moore connection there. The carrying, wide
State,
open.
What was that? What was that?
They were lost in the sauce. They all came in setting up a one-on-one deep. A better throw, guys. That might be 7.
Yeah, I agree.
They brought the house on that defensively. 1st and 10 on Penn State's 30-yard line. They're definitely in field goal range this time.
Yep. So it's like, if you have the opportunity, just take the points, tie the game going into the half.
Right up the middle.
I'm surprised how fast these games are moving along. Typically, they feel like forever, like the Texas game.
5 yards on that carry. Number 0. Don't know who that is. He's got an interesting mouthpiece. It's 3 different colors. All right, we got a 2nd down and 4 from the 24-yard line. Oh, nice little fake. Doesn't do anything. Penn State wasn't fooled at all. And it'll be a 3rd and 4. No gain.
Number 0, Eric, that is the freshman Jordan Davison. He's the kid who got the 4th and 1 earlier.
Jordan Davison. Got it. Freshman running back. They play a lot of freshmen there in Oregon.
They have a lot of freshmen on the roster.
Yeah.
It was one of their best recruiting classes ever. So
he is actually listed as their 4 deep running back.
Interesting. 3rd and 4 from the 24-yard line. We'll call it 23 and a half. 3 wide, 4 wide, looking back. Plenty of time again. Going deep. Nothing there. Incomplete. And now it's a 4th and 4 from the 24, and in comes the field goal unit. They missed the last one. This one's going to be from 41. The last one was, 48?
Yes.
Which, for a kicker, you would think it's reasonable, but I guess they don't got that good of a league.
Still pretty deep. It's going to be from the left hash this time as opposed to the right hash last time. He missed wide left from 47 last time. This one going to be 41, and he's on the left hash this time. Here we go. Wide out, shaking the stadium again. Kick is up. Looks like this one's going to get in there. We're tied up at 3.
All right.
3:42 left in the game. It is a 3-3 ball game in Happy Valley between the Ducks and the Nittany Lions. Tons of offensive fireworks this evening going on over there in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how we take this game, Eric. I mean,
can I be honest with you?
I think that both these teams look like ass.
They're not good. They're not very good right now. That's how I'm taking it.
That's what both would have looked like. Like, at least Oregon looks better than Penn State, but not by much.
Oregon, to me, looks like Washington did today.
Yeah. Like, you're moving the ball, but you can't finish the drives.
We see a Bucks, being a little more optimistic, saying the defenses just look so good that the offenses just look so bad, basically.
I mean, the defenses are playing well, but are they, though? I mean...
Are they? Yeah. Is the offenses just that bad? Larry Daniels saying Moore looks pretty good for a freshman. He is a sophomore.
I mean, you also have to remember you also have to remember the fact that neither of these two teams have played against like legit competition. Like they're playing against
No,
each other, so we really don't even know how good these teams are, even by watching this game.
true.
But they both look like straight butt cheeks.
Hey,
Straight butt cheeks, huh?
actually, Larry Daniels and Lucia Buck are both right. Moore is a sophomore, Andy is a freshman. DeCorian Moore is a freshman. Dante Moore is a sophomore.
Dante Moore's a redshirt sophomore.
Correct. So he's actually a
He was a
junior.
true freshman for Chip Kelly at UCLA. Then
Yes.
he transferred to Oregon where he was the backup last year as a sophomore. He's a redshirt and they redshirted him, so he's a redshirt sophomore this year. Third year in college. He technically can go pro at the end of the year if he wanted to. He shouldn't, nor will he. I don't think he's not ready.
You know, I don't think you will.
Neither's Drew Aller, but I don't think he has an option. He's a senior.
He's a ninth year senior at this point.
Fourth. He's a fourth year senior, Chris. He never redshirted that I'm aware of. Maybe he did.
No,
I don't think so, though.
Did you ever redshirt when Sean Clifford was the quarterback, or was he here after?
I think he was just the backup. I think he was
just
just a straight up backup, and this is his third year starting. He started as a true sophomore, if I'm not mistaken. I'll look it up real fast. Let's see. Penn State.
But fear not, Penn State fans, because you've got Ethan Grunkmeyer coming up behind him.
Yeah, so Drew Aller is a senior. He was in 2022 as a freshman. He was the backup. He was 35 of 60 passing for 344 yards and 4 touchdowns. Last 2 years, he's thrown 25 and 24 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. So what is that? 49 touchdowns and 10 interceptions. You give that the 4 this year and the 4 that year. That's 50. Do some quick math. 57 touchdowns and 11 interceptions in his career at Penn State. As a 3-year starter, it's not great.
I've seen better.
Yep. Kickoff from Oregon as we're back at it, and that's going to go through the end zone. And Penn State will have 3 minutes and 42 seconds to see what they're going to do here with the football before halftime. Who started with the ball? Oregon?
Yeah, it was Oregon.
Yeah,
Yes.
Oregon. So Penn State will get Penn State's getting the proverbial 2-for-1 here. They're going to get the last possession of the first half, it seems like, unless they go 3 and out and then give Oregon another chance with the football. But they're going to get the 2-for-1 here. The last possession of the first half and then the first possession of the second half. Drew Aller goes in motions, direct snap to Katron Allen. He runs it right up the middle and hits a wall of ducks. Give him a yard at most.
That is terrible. But the fact that they never redshirted Drew Aller is ridiculous to me.
Well, they didn't have that option. He had to be the backup. If you remember, their backup left. He went to Kentucky. Started with an L. What was his name?
I would have went into the freaking portal trying to find me another backup and trying to save my quarterback because he needs another year. He really do.
What was his name, Chris? He went to Kentucky, and then he got drafted by the Titans.
Oh.
That's who the backup was at Penn State.
I forget his name, but it's like, but still, you
remember he during the draft he had his girlfriend there, and he just kept getting passed over, and she kept getting.
It was Will something.
Will Levis. Will Levis.
Yeah. Will Levis was the backup at Penn State for real.
Yeah, and then he went to Kentucky.
That bum.
Oh, Will fake. Drew Aller up the middle off the fake. Gets 4 yards and a first down. Drew Aller showing some toughness there.
Drew Aller showing that he can get the ball further with his feet than he can with his arm.
Yes, indeed. Yes, he can. First and 10 for the Nittany Lions on the 38-yard line. Oh, looks over at the sideline again, changing up the play. They bring the tight end in motion. They bring both tight ends into inside. This is going to be a run, more than likely. Nope. They're going to change their mind again. Look back over to the sideline one more time. They're changing the play for the second time. And it looks like they're going to call a timeout. Nope, 2-minute warning. Just a lot of eye candy there, getting it down to 2 minutes. And they're going to get the free timeout here with 2 minutes to go in this game. 3-3 is the score. It's a barn burner here tonight from Happy Valley.
Yeah, you know what, Eric, though? You think back to the first half of that Ohio State game. man, it wasn't dynamic. It wasn't necessarily what we as Ohio State fans wanted to see. But my God, at least both teams look good.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That was Lucia pointed out the defenses both look so good that the offenses struggled. I believe that is actually what happened in the Ohio State game. In this game, these offenses look so bad that the defenses look good.
I guess perspective. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that on first glance of this football game, that I understand what's going on as far as like where the advantages are coming at for these defenses. Are these defenses just doing so much to confuse the quarterback? I don't think so. There's not a ton of pre-snap movement by the defenses, although Oregon did on that 1 3rd down look like they were bringing the kitchen. They had 7 guys on the line of scrimmage, and it did give Aller some happy feet there. Both quarterbacks to me right now look uncomfortable in this football game, and one of the reasons why is they've not been tested. Neither one of them have really been tested this season up to this point with a defense that can put pressure on them, and then maybe that's what we're seeing here.
Again, you haven't played against anyone because at least Sam played against Texas.
So Oregon only has one returning starter on that offensive line.
The center.
Yeah, and I'll tell you that definitely can have an impact, even 4 games into the season as you're trying to develop that chemistry. But I don't think you can blame all the offensive woes on that. I really don't. I think
it's just them getting happy feet.
There's a lot of blame to be passed around.
And not only that, but I've noticed this with Penn State's offensive line. You got majority of guys returning. Why is your offensive line not looking good? Like, compared to Oregon. Like, Oregon only has 1 starter at returning. Your entire offensive line is returning, and you still don't look good.
Was she? Oh. All right, we are back from commercial. Mateo with 3 tackles and a sack tonight. 2 tackles for loss, 1 pass block or pass breakup. He's having himself a game. 2 minutes. Here we go. Drew Aller, quick snap, throw to the outside. Give him 4 yards. It's going to set up a 2nd and 6.
So with that last play, Penn State has a whopping 53 yards of offense in the first
Quick
half.
Snap, handoff. Katron does nothing. That was Nicholas Singleton. My bad. Singleton goes nowhere. He goes backwards, in fact. It's going to be 3rd and long. Clock stopped. Did Oregon take a timeout?
These offenses are so trash.
No blocking. I mean, he was unblocked.
That's
what I'm talking about. Your entire offensive line came back and you're still that trash?
How do you not block the defensive tackle? You just don't touch him. He's in the middle of the defense, and the offensive line's like, yeah, I think we'll pass on him. Y'all hear my dog? You hear her growling? She's playing tug of war with Sarah. It's so funny.
Oh, I don't hear it, but I'm not shocked.
Last year, 297 rushing yards by Penn State in the Big Ten championship game. Not even close to that. 13 carries, 24 yards right now. 1.8 yards per average carry tonight in the first half. It's 3rd and 8. Minute 40 to go. Yes, Oregon took a timeout on that after that 2nd down. Let's see if Penn State is going to force them to take another timeout. But with running the football, are they going to go for it and pass on 3rd down? Looks like they got 4 receivers, 3 to the top, 1 now in motion. Aller with the snaps. The press is coming. Rush is coming. He gets it off, and what a catch! What a catch across midfield. Big play by the Nittany Lions, and now they're moving quick here. They're going tempo.
Devontae Ross did a great job of coming back to that, especially after Aller almost slipped and fell.
1st and 10 from the 46. Oh, the lineman just got, the offensive lineman, he moved that football. That's a false start. I don't think he meant to do it, but he absolutely did. I saw that. Yep. He took that football and he looked like he started to snap it and he stopped. Oh no, his left foot moved. His entire left foot moved after coming set. And Drew Aller all upset with frustration. That's going to stop the clock, but it's also going to move them back if I'm not mistaken. Is there a runoff for that? What a great pass, though. He slipped, fell, falling down, made a nice throw. That's natural grass, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
It did stop the
That is
clock.
Drew Aller's best pass.
First and 15, ball on the 49 of Penn State. Back again. Wide open. Missed it right through the hands of the tight end. He should have caught that.
That should have been caught. I can't put that on Aller. That is on the friggin' tight end.
Right through his hands.
It was a hair behind him, but that's definitely a catchable ball for Luke Reynolds. There's no excuse for that.
Look, if it's catchable ball, catch it, dude. Catch it.
Second and 15.
What's so funny is people were bragging about this Penn State actually addressing their wide receivers and transport. And my question was, really, did they really? Because I don't see much of a difference with their receiving unit right now.
Drew Aller's back, going deep, throws in a double coverage. Nobody there on the sideline. It's going to make a 3rd and 15, minute 20 to go before halftime. Another 3rd and long here. Let's see if Oregon dials it up. Everybody's looking at their play sheets, both coaching staffs. James Franklin looking at his play sheet like he's calling plays. You're not, big dog. If you are, that's a big mistake. 3rd and 15. 3rd and 7. They are 3 of 7 on 3rd downs. That's better than Oregon, if I'm not mistaken. Man in motion. Looking to the top of the screen, throws it that way, and it's a bad pass. Not even close.
And what's bad
Sets
now,
up 4th down.
You've got a Penn State team that is not even going to have 70 yards of total offense in the first half. That's bad.
Again, what changed about Penn State's wide receiving core?
Nothing. But that's not that right there was not on the receiving. That's just
a bad
no,
pass.
I know. But people were talking about what they did to address it in the portal, and I'm like, did they really though? Because are the receivers getting open? Are they doing anything? Because to me, it just looks like the same Penn State offense we've been seeing for the past 3, 4, 5 years almost.
And that was Penn State's excuse. That's why Drew Aller wasn't good, because he didn't have the receivers. And
the receivers still aren't good, but he ain't good either.
But at what point is it that the receivers were really that bad? What's to say that the receivers were that bad and it was or weren't that bad and it was just Aller who sucked?
I mean, both can be true where your quarterback sucks and your receivers suck. Because I'm not going to lie, Penn State has not had good receivers in a while. Since
number 0 for Oregon was going off the field, going head in the locker room. Looked like he hurt his hand or something. Minute 7 to go. Oregon looking aggressive here. They're going to throw it. He throws it in a double coverage, give them 6. That was dangerous throw on that man, Dante.
He weird looking.
Now they're hurrying up. It'll be a 2nd and 3. Quick snap over the middle again. 1st down. He's going to give them about 7 yards, and that'll stop the clock as they reset the chains. Oregon does have 2 timeouts. They're going for it. They are being aggressive here. I like this. 47 seconds. Clock is now moving. 1st and 10 from the Penn State 24. Snap is back. Dante Moore looking deep. He's throwing to the bottom of the hash. Give him 14 yards over by the Penn State sideline. 1st down. Oregon. Give him 14 more yards. That'll stop the clock again. He did get out of bounds. 2 timeouts remaining for the Ducks. 37 seconds to go. Dante Moore. He's in rhythm here.
Yeah. Bro, this defense of Penn State is just getting, he gets into this river and they just getting eaten up right now.
All of a sudden, Penn State now moving into, they're back in their 4-2-5 base defense. Fake handoff, Moore looking deep. Have all the time in the world, there's a hold. This doesn't matter what happens here. Yep. Give them 6 yards on the pass, but this play's coming back. There was a hold there. That'll probably end it for the Ducks if that offensive hold's going to end it here. I don't think Dan Lanning's going to try to keep it going.
I've seen weirder things happen though, Eric.
Yeah, but now you're in danger of throwing an interception here and giving Penn State a chance to kick a field goal with another bad mistake. Yeah, he was going down. He just took the defender with him and held on to him. That's a hold all day long. .28 seconds left. 1st and 15 for the Ducks. Well, maybe they are going to go for it. 4 receivers wide. Oregon knows what they're gumming here. They knew something here. The way they reacted to that. They're just sitting back in prevent. Nothing there. Incomplete. 2nd and 20.
You can't tear a prevent defense, dude.
Prevent defense prevents winning.
Not really.
Not in this situation, Chris.
Not really. Like, I've watched it because I've started to see it, especially in the NFL. Like, you play prevent defense, you finna get beat every time. Every time. That is if you
24
got the right
seconds to go. 2nd and 10. They've got 3 safeties deep. They just circled it, highlighted it. Quick pass to Moore. He's tackled, gain of 6. Clock keeps moving. Oregon's going to have a 3rd and about 16, 15, and they're going to let the clock run out. That's your first half. 3-3, everybody. That's how we're going to go into halftime. What a barn burner. My goodness. Well, Jim Knowles' defense, I guess.
What is going on? There we go.
Oh, second time. Why'd they call a timeout? Oregon waited for the clock to get down to 6 seconds before they called the timeout. Now they just added 3 back on. What are they doing?
Who knows? Oh, touchdown Georgia Bulldogs is 17-14.
That sounds like a great game. How much time left in the second quarter?
Let me see real quick.
I got it right here, TG.
It looks like 2:08 is what it looks like on mine.
Yep.
Yeah.
D-Rock Irish says congratulations Ohio State and PSU suck it.
Penn State.
Well, I wish I could, wish you congratulations back, but I just can't.
You should. They hammered
Congrats.
Arkansas today.
Yeah, congrats Notre Dame on beating Arkansas.
Thank you, TG, for your kindness. Chris just doesn't have it in him to do it for the Irish.
Because of Marcus Freeman, which I understand, but I'm going to be
3rd and 13, he dumps it off. What are we doing? We're just going to get pushed out of bounds. Oh, he's running the clock off. What? That official kept the clock running for some weird reason, even though he got pushed out of bounds. I guess
he gets pushed out of balance. You don't keep the clock running. What are y'all doing?
I think he was saying his forward progress got stopped. Now there's a fight breaking out. Yeah, I like this. Second half could get chippy.
Oh,
Andre says Happy Valley doesn't seem so happy right now, Eric.
Well, man, we need to go someplace where we can read some comments. Let me see if I can't find someplace to dive into the comments at. Let's see.
I'll run over. Away momentarily, guys. I'll be right back.
No problem. While he does that, I'm going to run over to Twitter and see if I can't find what everybody's talking about. I love how all the Ohio State haters are talking about how that the personal foul on the hit on Julian Sain on 3rd and 20, roughing the passer, how they're all crying about it. Like everybody who hates Ohio State's crying about that.
Of course, but what makes you shocked?
I don't know. I mean, would I have called it? No, but I mean, they also missed how many, 2 or 3 face mask calls that we obviously saw. No one.
That's why nobody can complain, because it's like, nah, like they missed how many face mask calls against Washington? They missed how many holding calls on Washington? Because they were holding the heck out of our defensive line.
Yeah.
So, no, I don't want to hear nothing about no, oh, well, Ohio State. No, shut up. Don't complain about the freaking hit roughing the passer call. Would I have called that? No, but here's the truth. You missed a bunch of calls throughout the game, so don't start with the BS.
Well, let's see here, man. I never can find what I want to find on Twitter. I never can. I have to go to Facebook to find a thread that is enjoyable to read.
Makes sense.
Oh, who's in the live stream since Chris went away?
JRO happiness.
Jar of Happiness.
Oh, JRO happiness.
Yep.
Okay.
Good to see you, Jar, my buddy.
And then we have
It's just me, Tim.
Yeah. 79.
Why isn't Penn State wearing all white on whiteout day? Because white is what away teams wear. So they can't wear their all whites because that's their away jersey. So
I think they do need to have like a special jersey for their whiteouts.
I mean, sometimes they put numbers on the side of their helmets, like Alabama. That's the.
I mean, is that really something though? Because it's like, at least for Ohio State, you got all scarlet, and we have the all black.
Well, Penn State is the most bland uniform in college football. And,
yeah.
And it's kind of their thing. No, the home team does not get to choose, actually. Not that I'm aware of. I think you would have to probably send a request to the Big Ten, possibly. And then obviously the away team, if they're like, no, we're wearing our away whites, it doesn't matter if you want to. I don't think the home team actually gets to choose. Not that I'm aware of. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, but I thought it was basically just set in stone. That's what you had to wear. Now, sometimes teams can wear both their home uniforms. Like UCLA and USC do that. They both wear their home uniforms when they play each other. It's kind of a tradition they've had. I've seen Notre Dame do it before, where they wear like the all green uniforms and Navy or Army's wearing their home uniforms when they play at like Philadelphia or something like that. Chris now bringing in a big plate of dinner to make us all hungry.
Well, I got my food, so yeah, I'll try some.
Oh, shoot. All right, I'm gonna go to Facebook, see if I can find anything, guys, on this game from a Penn State page. See how they're reacting.
I like the homemade version.
All right, here we go. This is from the Penn State, the official Penn State Facebook page. Drew says, "Can we get Sean Clifford or Trace McSorley back?"
Oh, it's real good.
Troy says, "Aller out there playing duck, duck, goose with the football. Good Lord, he's tough to watch." Steven says, "Where's Bo Prabula when you need him?" Oh, yeah, he's putting up 2 times the yards than the entire Penn State offense put up in the first half. He must be a quarterback. Oh, yeah, he's the quarterback who left and went to Missouri.
Yeah.
Case Keith, I miss Bo. Uh-oh. Tyler Thompson, bring back Bo. Oh, man, this entire thread is just hating on Aller, folks. Oh, my gosh. John Riley, Aller is struggling, but Kodaneki, the offensive coordinator, not helping with play calls, and offensive line is shaky.
Agreed.
Anthony says, when does our offense show up for this game? Christy, Aller can't complete a pass but keeps throwing like he can. Run the ball. I don't know. Can they do that either? Chuck says you could think looking at the score like, all right, we're playing them hard. Then see the time of possession and think, I wonder how long they can hold up. Good point. What is the time of possession, Chris? Have you looked that up? Maybe 15's Mr. T starter kit is weighing him down.
Dang.
His necklaces, I was pointing out. His Mr. T starter kit. John Farrell. Nice comment, John. Leonard Sweely says, put the second string quarterback in. Woo. Man, Aller hate right now from the Penn State faithful.
Eric, it is a landslide in Oregon's favor. 1909 to 1051.
What?
1909 for Oregon, 1051 for Penn State.
Almost doubled them up.
Yeah.
In time of possession. Man. Ronnie says,
Offensively,
big game James at his best. 2 weeks to prepare, and the offense looks like cheeks. Pitiful. Happy Feet
They still
Aller.
look like Chiefs. They've been looking like Chiefs for the past 3 games.
Happy Feet Aller looks like the same. Should have had Prabula starting all along. That's the bow guy in Missouri. Dave says, at this point, I've started to tally to see how many of these games since he started coaching Franklin just completely folds. Also, Drew Aller is crap emoji. Jim says, I want to rip those necklaces off of him. Priscilla, love Penn State. Not seeing amazing plays. Hope they can get it together over halftime. Priscilla with Miss Positivity at halftime for the Nittany Lions. Scott Thomas says, offensive line, defensive line getting dominated. Nate Hollister, Cab, can we try the backup QB? You might have to at this point. Renee says, big game James at it again. So when does he get the boot? The offense is completely lost tonight. Can't fully blame Coda Nicky. It's Franklin's job as a head coach to make sure that the team as a whole is ready to play and is fully prepared. Can't rely on defense to win the game. Offense has got to step it up in the second half. Jeff with the Mr. Positivity post. The second half is ours. Sean says they had 2 weeks to prepare, and this is the offensive game plan Penn State came up with. Trash. My goodness. I mean, every one of these. This is why I love doing this, because you know how we all talk about how overreactive our fan base is. Every fan base is like this, you know? And we fight amongst ourselves like, oh my gosh, or we listen to the Michigan fans tell us how bad of a fan base we are. But then you just go on Facebook. All I did was literally open up the Penn State Facebook fan page, go to the halftime report, and just start reading the comments, and you see it. Every fan base is like this.
I guess with Ohio State's more prevalent just because they have the biggest, most
right
fan base of all time, and we are so spoiled with our team, so we just lose our minds over every and anything because of that. So I guess that's why people just pretty much say Ohio State fans are the worst. But it's like, no, we're not the only ones. Like, we're like this just because we don't want our team to fail.
Right. We have high expectations.
Exactly. Unlike most of y'all. And guess what? Y'all come out here rapping on y'all coaches and y'all team when they start playing like crap.
Yeah, it's like the guy who shows up in our mentions all the time when we're doing live shows, Penn State Sports Talk guy. Like,
where he at right now?
Yeah, where he at? Probably on Facebook making posts like this right now. It's where he's at. Like, it's unbelievable to me. I mean, I don't know, Chris. We should probably make a Penn State reaction video tomorrow if they end up using this thing.
Well, I'll tell you what. We can do a reaction video for whichever team loses this, and we're going to have a lot of fun with it.
Well, yes, but yes and no. I think Oregon fans might walk away with this thing saying, here's what we need to work on. But, man, we played really well defensively in what's supposed to be the toughest environment in college football, right? So Oregon might look at this and be like, the sky's not falling. Penn State fans, on the other hand, you lose at home to Oregon. This would be the second loss in a row they've had to Oregon. After the way they lost to Notre Dame in the semifinals, and the way they lost to Ohio State at home last year, like, it's big game Franklin, just like the fans said.
Yeah, and this is the thing. You look at these halftime stats, Eric, and you look at Oregon, and they're only 20% on third down conversion. And you might think that's awful. I almost wonder if that isn't part of Dan Lanning's game plan right now.
Well, look at fourth down, too, though.
That's what I was going to say, because he's 75% on fourth down. He's using third down to set up fourth down. I truly believe that.
Right.
He obviously did a couple times. It was 3rd and 6s, and he ran the ball up the middle, got 3 or 4 yards to set up a 4th and short, because he was literally running third down to get to a 4th and short. Like, he was looking at it as, I've got 2 plays here, right?
Yes.
He did that multiple times. Now, if Oregon goes up by 7, that's probably game, dude.
I agree.
I'm not joking. You agree, TG?
No, I agree with you. That's what makes it funny because it's like with James Franklin. And you know what's funny with Penn State fans? You're talking about when can we fire Franklin? The question is, who you gonna get that's better than Franklin?
I don't like that excuse, and I'll tell you why I don't like that excuse. That's a loser mentality, in my opinion.
No, I know it's a loser mentality, but then that's also the other thing too, because I don't want because when we all talked about firing Ryan Day, I don't want to just hire a coach that doesn't know what he's doing. Like I want a coach that can actually do his job. It's not just the fact can you find somebody better. It's the fact that can you find the coach that can finally get you over the hump. Like yeah, go look for a coach, but look for one that can get you over the hump.
Yeah. Throw up that question from Buck Vader. One of you. Who is Penn State's backup quarterback?
I forget his name.
It's Ethan Grunkenmeyer. He played his high school ball at the school district my wife works at, right here in Delaware County. He's from Lewis Center, Ohio. He played for, I think, Olentangy Liberty is who he played for. And if you remember a couple years ago, he's the player when Penn State was here at Ohio State 2 years ago. And James Franklin flew the helicopter onto the field. Like, yeah. And everybody's like, oh, you got to be kidding me. You think you're that special? Like, you couldn't drive the 15 minutes from Ohio Stadium to Olentangy.
Wasn't that the game you took Matt Butcher to?
No, that was Delaware versus Westerville North.
I think he wants to be a show off at that point, just to show off.
Like totally. I'm here, everybody. Anyways, long story short, that's Ethan Grunkenmeyer. He never got an Ohio State offer. He's basically Drew Aller Jr. He's 6'2", 212 pounds. He's thrown for 105 yards and a touchdown so far this year. Yeah, he's a redshirt freshman. That's who the backup is. 8 of 11, 105 yards and a touchdown so far this season.
Well, at least they got smart and redshirted him.
Yeah. They redshirted him last year, and then he's the backup this year. Central Ohio kid. Grew up in the shadow of the horseshoe. Good question, though. It's more like 20, 25 minutes. Okay. Sure. Okay.
Usually somebody's actually
traffic.
Questioning drive times with you, man.
I literally live here, so yeah, okay. It probably is. No, they weren't staying at the Columbus airport. They were on campus. I'm positive of that. So it's probably 20, 25 minute drive. You're right. 15 minutes has just felt like a nice round number to throw out there. But Franklin, the northwest Franklin County to southern Delaware County there. Nice little trip around 270. But nope, going to have to fly the helicopter out there and land it on the field to make my presence known to everybody. Oh, let's see here. Should I go back and keep reading comments? That was kind of fun.
Yeah, do that. That was pretty fun.
Stan says this offense is pathetic. Aller's so awful right now. We bring in 3 new receivers, and it looks like the same offense as last year. At least last year we had Tyler Warren. Tim Gallagher says, I mean, does Franklin even prepare for a game on offense? Chris says, not this Chris, another Chris. Chris Zuver. Zuver. Z-U-V-E-R. Chris Zuver. Hopefully offense will show up in the second half. Hopefully, sure. Michael Moyer says, no heart from the offense. You have receivers. Use them. Tom Madden. I knew TG was going to say something. Do you? Tom Madden. Is Kerry Collins still able to move back? Get him in here. Douglas says, can we have different announcers in the second half? You should come listen to us, Douglas. We're pretty good.
Yeah.
Scott says, getting manhandled at the offensive line, no holes to run through or time to pass.
Again, this is the same offensive line y'all had last year, and somehow they're even worse than what they were last year.
Jack McClanahan says, Aller seems like a deer in the headlights.
Don't he?
Jim Dibbert says, I really hope this Penn State offensive line comes alive in the second half. The defense needs their help by staging on the field with sustained drives and scoring points. Cory says, we had 4 weeks to prepare for this game, and we still look like a high school offense. Big game James earning his title. Man.
Lots of Franklin love out there, isn't there?
Tons.
Yep.
Jason Haynes, hopefully they let the fans call the second half plays for the offense.
Oh, wow.
Here's the thing, James. Doesn't matter if they can't execute.
That is super funny. I'm not going to lie.
Jeff Sweet, another great game plan by Franklin versus a top 10 team.
The real question is, does this team even have a quarterback? Even if you had a good game plan, do you have the quarterback and the players that can actually execute it?
You know, I don't know. I don't know that, like I've said, Aller, I really feel bad for Aller. He has not, had a lot of talent coming out of high school, and he has just not been developed one bit. If anything, I'd say this year we've seen a regression in him.
It looks that way, doesn't it? I mean, even if it's not regression, he's not improved. He's not gotten better. The development's just not there. By the way, at halftime, Alabama 24, Georgia 14.
I saw. Alabama scored a touchdown. I forget how they did it.
Penn State quarterbacks coach. Danny
James
O'Brien.
Franklin. Who is
Who?
Danny O'Brien.
Sounds like they better find Kenny O'Brien.
He's in his 5th season at Penn State. Second year as the quarterbacks coach. Trace McSorley also serves as an assistant quarterbacks coach.
How long has he been there?
This is his second year as quarterbacks coach, Danny O'Brien, but he's been on staff for 5 years. So he got promoted and hired from within and promoted. Trace McSorley, the former quarterback, is their assistant quarterbacks coach. So did you all see? I gotta be careful how I word this. What's going on with Chris? Going in and out and in and out. Okay. So Jim Knowles' sister on Twitter posted a picture of his 3 rings he won from Ohio State last year. Yeah. And I'm like, why would you do that the night before you play Oregon?
Right.
Like, what kind of message does that say, you know?
You know,
Oh, the game's back. Holy crap.
Bulletin board material.
yeah, you know, I would think that she was sending a message because think about it. One of those rings we won against Oregon. And what did Ohio State's defense do against Oregon?
That's what I was thinking, TG. Kick goes through the end zone. Penn State starts off with the football 1st and 10 to start the second half. And let's see what amazing adjustments this Penn State offensive coaching staff did at halftime. 3 wide. Looks like they've got one man in motion. Tight end goes out wide. It's a nice little swing pass out there to Katron. He's going to get about 6 yards on a nice little pass. Had a nice little lead blocker there, and Katron Allen gets 6 yards on the swing pass. Mr. T with that pass. Mr. T, Drew Aller. Be 2nd and 4 as we get going. Huddling up, Drew Aller reading from his playbook on his wrist there.
Ooh.
Man in motion. Back to the same side. They hand it off to that same player. He breaks a tackle, gets 2 yards. Going to be about a yard short. 3 yards, looks like. That was Pena, the leading receiver on the team. Pena went in motion when the backfield got the handoff. Setting up a 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 to start this first drive for the Nittany Lions.
Let's see, with their offensive line actually.
Wow.
Penn State's 3 and 8 on 3rd downs in the first half. This one's going to be a 3rd and short. Looks like it's a handoff right up the middle. He's met and falls forward. Forward progress going to get him a 1st down.
Oh, lucky.
He was met in the hole, but that forward progress gave him the 1st down. Yeah, that was Bryce Bothcatcher or Botcatcher, I think is how it's pronounced. The former baseball player turned football player, if I'm not mistaken. And looks like we got what's going on here.
They're taking a look at this one, Eric.
Why? He got it easily.
Did his knee go down before, maybe, is all I'm wondering.
Okay. Looked like he got it pretty easy.
Well, they're saying that if his knee was down early, his knee never goes down, though.
No. Are they gonna? Are they?
Right now,
I don't know what they're looking for here. This makes 0 sense. Knee never touches. Still not down. Still not down. He's well past the 1st down marker. This is just a waste of time. 1st down. Let's go.
Again, this is typical like Big Ten officials. And I think there's only one good officiating crew in the entire Big Ten.
Some might argue there's 0 good officiating crews in college football.
I would make that argument.
There's entire Twitter accounts and YouTube channels based off college football reffing or crews making bad call after bad call after bad call every single week. They just cut the film up and show everybody how bad they are.
Yeah, no, like be honest if you watch a full game, because to me the SEC has the best officials because they call games more accurately. They may have like 1 or 2 officiating crews that do that, but like no, the majority of their officiating crew actually knows what they're doing. The Big 12 actually has some as well.
Drew Aller with a nice pass right up the middle. He reads the middle linebacker, gives him space, delivers a nice ball, 15 yards. That's probably the longest pass through the air for Aller on this evening. He's looking much better, much to the chagrin of the home, the Penn State faithful at home, who was ready to get rid of Drew Aller and go to the backup.
Oh crap!
1st and 10, ball on Oregon's 49-yard line. They are across midfield. Man in motion. Oh, nice little dipsy-do. Katron Allen up the middle. Makes the guy miss. Give him 3.5 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 7. Penn State going with the hurry up. 5 wide. Snaps it. Looking. Now he's got room to run. He's going to take off running. Does a fake. Cuts to the right. Give him 7-8 yards. That's going to be a 1st down. Penn State moving the chains.
Wow. That was like watching Bernie Kosar run the football.
He faked like he was going to slide, and then he made a nice little cut.
That was a nice. I'll give him credit. That was real nice.
Penn State moving the chains here early on. They have made some kind of adjustment.
Yeah.
Let's see if they go back to the middle of the field again with a pass. Katron in the backfield. Tight end comes in motion. 2 receivers out wide. Fakes it to Allen. He's going to take it outside. We're going to lose 3 yards there. 2 yards. 2-yard loss. Tackle made by Tatum Tuioti.
Who was that?
Tatum Tuioti. That's my best effort.
Tuati.
Tuioti. I think that's better. Twati. Twati? You sure about that? I don't think that's right either, man. I don't think that's right either.
Tawati.
Oh, we're going to pitch it in the back. Oh, missed tackle, broken tackle. Give him. Oh, late hit. Are we going to get a. Wait a minute. Is there a fumble? There's a fumble. They're saying the play. He's saying the play was down.
I don't think so. I just watched the slow-mo. That ball was coming loose before he hit the ground. But I don't think it moved enough to make it.
No, that's ground.
They won't review it.
Ground caused that fumble. That was Nicholas Singleton. Nope, definitely ground, dude.
Yeah. It's ground.
3rd
I
and
disagree,
9.
but you're allowed to be wrong.
3rd and 9. Ball on the 30. What is that? The 36?
And Twatty again.
Tui T.
It's
3rd and
actually
9.
pronounced
Snap.
Tui.
We're going to fake it. The pitch. We're going to lose a yard.
That was not a good play.
My man. Tatum Tui T.
It's actually pronounced Tuioti.
Tuioti?
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
Or Twatty.
Tuioti. That's it's got to be Tuioti.
It is Tuioti.
Okay, 100%.
I swear.
We're making TG. She's like, you guys are uncultured swine, to quote.
Yes, we are.
Why are they punting? Okay, cool. We're just gonna try to pin them deep, I guess. Little pooch punt, and that thing goes in the end zone. Fail. Penn
What
State.
about a net 15?
Oh man. And the Boo Birds are back on Facebook.
Yep. I can't wait to watch this. Like, I can already imagine how irritated they are because it's like this offense is finally moving and then they do this nonsense.
They were moving, then enter Tawati.
Tuioti.
Oh my god, it's like Penn State. Sustain the drive. You had it. You finally had your fan base like in a good mood, and then you pull this nonsense.
All right. More impressive. The Washington offense that managed 6 points today, or the Penn State offense who has managed a field goal against Oregon's defense?
Oh, Washington by far.
Yeah, Washington by far.
How many rushing yards did Jonah get today?
Give me 1 second. I'll get that information for you.
He actually, he had a couple nice runs.
Let's see. Jonah had 70 yards on 13 carries, averaging 5.4 per.
Yeah, they should have handed him the ball more, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, you look at these these offenses overall. Washington only mustered 234 yards of total offense today.
Lowest output of the season, obviously.
Against a pretty good Ohio State defense. But Ohio State, I mean, they went for what, about 357?
Yeah.
Which was solid, but I really thought they would do more against this Washington defense. But I'll tell you, I think they were so restricted in their play. They were really playing it so close to the vest for a good portion of this game today.
Yeah.
But, you look, the last two games, Jeremiah Smith, Bo Jackson, both over 100 yards. Both still got 80 today. Jeremiah Smith got him a tutty. It was a different type of game today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ohio State, 208 passing yards to Washington's 173.
Are you ready for this stat?
Lay it on me.
Cory's line on the day.
Yeah, hit me.
11 tackles, 9 solo, 3 sacks, 5 tackles for loss.
Goodness.
Jesus.
What have yourself a day, young man. 1st and 10, ball on the 20-yard line for the Ducks. Their first possession of the second half. Quick snap out to the outside. Got a blocker, give them 6 yards, 5-6 yards on that quick hitter on the outside. That was Jaden Lemus, the running back, with that one. Setting up a 2nd and 3. They gave him 7 yards on that, man. That was a nice little gift by the officiating crew, giving them an extra yard or two. Oregon got away. Nope, they did not get away with it. False start on the Ducks. It's going to set up a 2nd now and 8. That's the home crowd making their presence felt.
So going back to the Ohio State defense, Eric, just so you know, the number 2 tackler on the team was the other Caden McDonald. 7 tackles, 4 solo, 2 sacks, 3 set tackles for loss.
Jeez.
They have about a quarter, between the two of them, a quarter of Ohio State's defensive production.
Good for them. 2nd and 8. We're going to hand it off. Hole up the middle. 2nd level. Still on his feet. 2nd effort. He's going to get about 4 of that 7. Maybe 5 of that back and set up a 3rd and probably 3. And number 33 for Penn State flexing like he's trying to win the Arnold Classic, but he's got pads
Dude,
on.
what are you flexing for? You like I was getting ran through. Come on now.
The flex is Vader, because Vader just won the internet with this comment. Penn State offense is like watching grass grow in Alaska when there's no sun.
3rd and 3. Snap back. Dante Moore looking deep. He's getting flushed out of the pocket. There's a holding on Oregon. Did they call a wide open catch? Number 18. He's moving to the center of the field. Big play for the Ducks. Did they get the hold? The same 33 he was flexing a minute ago got held and then literally throws his hands up, throws a tantrum in the middle of the play while the play's going on. Well done, young man. Way to really show your age.
Looks like Penn State could have gotten hit at the end with a roughing call because they hit the quarterback out of bounds.
Yeah, that was cheap. But so was the Washington one, but I'll take it as a Ohio State fan.
They didn't call the.
And now we're acting hurt. So we went from flexing to complaining and then got hurt while you were throwing a tantrum. Who is that guy? Number 33. What a giant loser. Holy smokes. Who is that?
That is defensive end Danny Dennis Sutton.
Dennis Sutton.
Who is one of their senior leaders on this team. A guy we actually, I believe, may have ranked in our top 10 defensive linemen at the beginning of the year.
You went from flexing on a 5-yard run up the middle to I got held throwing a tantrum, and while he's throwing his tantrum, he hurt himself? That's what happened. That's just what happened. Penn State, you are how in the world?
That flex, Eric.
He flexes, whoa, and then hurts himself complaining. That is wild.
Oh, God.
That is absolutely insane. Remember the kicker who got hurt celebrating in the NFL that one time? Was that Gronkowski or?
Yes, I believe so.
Remember he blew his ACL out celebrating the field goal? Of course, we shouldn't say anything.
So we
Teddy
shouldn't
Ginn
say anything
Jr.
after Ted Ginn.
But that wasn't Ted Ginn celebrating. That was everybody else celebrating on top of him. My gosh, dude. That's embarrassing. That is embarrassing for Penn State.
That's hilariously embarrassing.
Danny Dennis Sutton gets the award of the day for dummy. That is the dummy award of the day. You went from flexing on a 5-yard carry like you did something incredible to getting held. He legitimately got held, complaining about it while the play was still going on, then injuring himself somehow during that complaining with the officials.
Hey, look, I can understand the complaining at least, just because it's like, can y'all call a freaking holding?
But in the middle of the play, like he was throwing a tantrum, like he jumped up like a kid. He wasn't getting a toy at the local Walmart.
It's like, that's where you lose me. It's like, dude, don't do it in the middle. Just keep doing it till
Look at it.
And then Dan Lanning's laughing at him. He
Right,
really was. Watch the grin.
Jeez. Unbelievable. This is crazy. What a wild, that was just a wild set of plays. 1st and 10 at midfield. That was a big gainer for the Ducks. They needed that. That was over 20 yards. 1st and 10. We're going to hand it off. Delayed handoff. Hole up the middle. Give him a yard, too. He's still fighting. Good run right there by the running back for the Ducks. Number 27, Jaden Limas. Give him 2. We'll call it 2nd and 8. They gave him 3, 2nd and 7. Generous spots tonight by the officials.
A little bit different than what we saw.
Oh, guess who's back in telling the crowd to step up? Dennis Sutton takes 1 play off, and now he's coming in and telling the crowd, get up, I'm back, baby. What a complete tool. Oh, something's going to happen. We got a 2nd and 7 snap back. We got a handoff up the middle, big hole. We're going to break it. He's going to get a first down and more. He's still running down the sideline. Steps out at about the 30 to 28 yard line, somewhere around there. He steps out. Big run right there by Hill Jr.
You want to know what else was the problem with Jim Knowles' defense like the first 2 years and last year in the Oregon game? In big-time games, his defense never showed up when he needed it.
Looks like a 6-yard carry up the middle by Hill Jr. Oregon's got their keys out, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
All I'm going to say is Penn State, what did we tell you?
Sadiq got away with a hold right there.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that now. Yeah, he really did get away with a hold. I really, that is... Actually, there were 2 holdings. 33 got held again. And
yeah, I think they should hold him the rest of the game. I don't like that guy. Just let him complain the whole time. The officials are going to be like, unless it's blatant, we ain't calling it on you. You're a whiny brat.
But here's the funny thing: is it do be blatant most times, and it's you're not.
Ooh, so that's a helmet to helmet. Are they going to call it? Tackle there by Tony Rojas. He's got to be 30 years old. He's been there forever. Let's see if they're going to call it. It looked like a helmet to helmet at the end of that. It was the side of his helmet, but it was. Ooh, they need to look at that, guys.
I agree.
He lowered his head and went helmet to helmet, but they're not stopping play. 3rd and 3 from inside the red zone now. This is the first time a team has been inside the red zone in this game. We got 4 minutes to go in the quarter. Quick pass over the middle. Breaks a tackle. First down, Ducks. Easy. Too easy. Nobody in the middle on that defense. No one there. There's just nobody there.
No one's there at all.
6 yards off. 3rd and short. They're playing 6 yards deep.
Man, if you're the Penn State fan base, you got to be so irritated. And you thought your defense was going to be so much better, even though Ohio State fans kept telling you it's not. Your defense is going to take a step back, and you're seeing it.
1st and goal, under 4 minutes to go, inside the red zone. Let's see what the Ducks' red zone offense looks like here. They got away with a false start. Breaks a tackle. Still on his feet. Going backwards, though. Fumble! Penn State's got it. He's running down the sideline. Dante Moore pushes him out at about midfield. Are this going to be upheld?
You got so lucky.
What is going to happen here? Forward progress was stopped, but he didn't go down. He tried to get more effort.
It popped before progress was stopped.
It did.
Disappointment. Oh, yeah, that ball is coming out. Penn State with the takeaway from inside the red zone. James Franklin acting like it is all him. Wow, big change of momentum here. The Ducks were driving. They were inside the 10-yard line, 1st and goal, looking like they were going to put the first touchdown on the board. Penn State couldn't stop anything, and lo and behold, the extra effort comes back to hurt the Ducks. Penn State now with the football at midfield. Man, what a turn of events, guys.
Dylan says, I've seen enough. Let's just unrank both these teams.
Hey, you know what? How about like if they're not gonna rank them, how about you rank them outside of the top 10?
Yeah. I mean, again, though, this
Wow.
goes back to the problem of preseason rankings right here.
Wow. Dude, that might have been the play of the game, boys and girls. Are
Here's the
we
thing: I've got
looking at?
confidence that Oregon can get back down there again.
Oh,
I
they
don't
moved the
think Penn
ball all
State.
night, but they can't. They, you know,
They keep shooting themselves in the foot.
yeah, 100%. 100%, dude. Wow. What a play. What a play.
This is wild. I don't know what to say about this game. I really don't, because this does not look like a top 6 matchup.
No. Now, the argument can be made, Chris. We actually play defense in the Big Ten, and we're watching two really good defenses, but
Oh wait, I don't think we are yet.
That's
they're
always
not
gonna be the
bad.
question. That's always gonna be the question: is are these defenses really good? Because I don't think their offenses are good, and we have yet to see them play against good teams, and yet they're playing against each other, which is telling us like both of these teams don't look good. Their defenses have looked good, but Penn State's I know was getting eaten up at times. But we got to see these teams against, like for instance, doesn't Oregon have like other ranked matchups?
Yeah, they both do.
Yeah, of course I know Penn State does, but I wanted to make sure
They
that
called him down.
What?
They called him down before the fumble. The knee touches before the ball was out.
What?
They're showing the slow-mo replay. He went down about a yard before.
Yeah, the knee does
Oh
touch the
wow!
grass. Yep.
Wow!
Oh man.
Penn State,
Wow!
their fans have to be dejected, and this is an Oregon team that was just given new life.
Wow. Unbelievable. You talk about a swing of emotions. All right, Oregon is not gonna like the ball is not coming out of Dante Moore's hands and the rest of this drive, right? If they run the ball, it's quarterback keepers. Yep, 5 wide. Yep, they ain't gonna let that happen again. 5 wide, spread them out. Dante Moore's gonna run it. I guarantee it. Nope, quick pass. Oh, are they gonna get it in? Touchdown, Ducks!
Oh dang!
Eric,
Oh my
you
gosh!
definitely have your pulse on what Dan Lanning is going to do. You got your fingers on Dan Lanning's pulse. You know exactly what's going to happen with Dan Lanning.
Bro,
It's
yo, man, if you're a Penn State fan, you are so ticked. You are so angry.
That's a great play call.
That was genius.
That really was. That was great play call.
Spread them out, quick pass, get your lineman going out in front. It's basically a handoff in a way, but you're just spreading the defense out to do it. First touchdown of the game. Ducks are going to be up 9-3. Extra point coming here. Make it 10-3.
I cannot wait to see the Penn State fans' reactions.
The thing is I look at that video, though, I'd like to see a side angle because it almost doesn't look like his knee touches from one angle.
It really do, because that's why I didn't think he was down. Like at first, it looked like his knee from that angle looked like he was down, but when you really look at it from another angle, his knee did not look down.
I mean, it's really. I'm surprised they
overturned
overturned it because I'm surprised they overturned it because you have to have like clear
indisputable
evidence.
proof. Yes.
Yeah, and I don't know that that's undisputable.
That was not indisputable proof. Yeah.
It really wasn't.
Wow. Man.
You know what's funny is like I look at it again. It's like it really don't look like his knee touched. It really don't.
And you know what, Eric? You called earlier, and Dylan's saying it now. Game over because Penn State can't score.
Not currently. They're now. The worst thing Penn State can do offensively is change who they are. Start
Yeah.
trying to throw the ball all the time. They're going to make big mistakes. He's going to throw an interception. Think Notre Dame. They should just keep pounding the rock here, is what they should do. Quick hitters, pound the rock. But if they all of a sudden we got to score now to get back into this game, and they don't play the way that they've been playing, and they play uncharacteristic for who they are, Aller's going to throw an interception, guys. I'm telling you.
Of course. I would say, like, listen, you have to have that urgency to score, but you have to do it the way you should, which is you need to, because if I'm Penn State, you should have taken from that Ohio State game. Like, do exactly what Ohio State did. Get Drew Aller some quick hitters and just run the ball and get some quick hitters and move the ball down the field. Get in the red zone.
So, TG, you asked who else Oregon plays that's good. Indiana goes to Eugene, Oregon.
Okay.
Indiana. That's a good game. Indiana also goes to Happy Valley and plays Penn State. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, don't they play Indiana, Penn State play the week after Penn State plays us?
I'm actually
believe
pulling up
so.
a prediction sheet right now to find out.
By the
Penn
way,
State,
Chris, did you not predict Penn State would lose 3 games this year?
I did.
Brother,
You have them losing this game.
I have them losing Iowa, Ohio State, and this game, I believe.
Iowa, huh?
Yeah. I had them beating Indiana, actually. But I was down on Indiana this year.
Yeah, none of us expected Indiana to be as good as they are.
It's a good reason, because look at their schedule last year, and now people are like, man, they're really solid.
Man, could you imagine if Penn State goes 9-3 this year?
Oh man.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh my God, Penn State plays Indiana right after they play us.
Yeah, they're at Ohio State, home to Indiana. Well, that's a tough stretch. You got Iowa, then a bye week, then at Ohio State, then Indiana. That's a rough 3-game stretch.
Yeah,
it really is.
Although Iowa to me is mid-tier, but
they're
at
mid,
Iowa,
but at home,
I would say like the Iowa game they're a mid-tier team, but it's like with Penn State's offense being the way it is, it kind of benefits.
Oh, bounces off the receiver's hands, should have been caught.
Yeah, I mean that's what I was gonna say. You have Indiana, who's offensively looking very good again this year.
Yeah,
and they struggled to squeak by Iowa today.
What do you think this
Penn State offense is going to do?
Drew Aller is 7 of 14 for 61 yards throwing the football, guys.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Whew. Man.
Yeah.
Oh, they've got Nicholas Singleton in the backfield. They're going to throw it to him. He's running out to the outside. He got a yard. Penn State, Oregon defensively is wrapping up incredibly well.
This Penn State offense really is not that good. I'm not going to lie.
Though they're missing blocks like that. Like the block on the guy who made the tackle was just missed. I mean,
oh no, that's my point. Their offensive line is just straight booty cheeks.
Well, that was the receiver that missed the block on the corner. He's got to sustain that block for another second and a half to give the running back any chance. 3rd and 9, 3rd and long here. It's on Drew Aller. He's in the back. He's getting pressure. He throws over the middle. Almost intercepted. Nobody home. Oregon drops it. It is going to be punt time, and Penn State is all out of sorts, guys. They are.
Yeah, they're done. I'm sorry. They're losing this game. I'm sorry. Like, this offense is such a joke.
There's nobody there.
I swear, what was everybody hyping up Penn State for?
All that returning talent, TG.
No, that's the point, though. Is you were hyping them up for that returning talent, but did you actually pay attention to what Ohio State and Michigan did? Did you?
That returning talent went to the semifinals and had Notre Dame on the ropes and let them go. And I think people just thought, well, law of averages, Penn State's going to be better than they were last year, and they made it all the way to the Final Four. But what they didn't take into account was how they got to that Final Four
Exactly.
was just. I mean, you
And it's
played
not just that. I mean, think
nobody.
about it. It goes back to like, because what did everybody say? Well, Ohio State did it, Michigan did it. Maybe Penn State could do it.
Well, Michigan. We all know how Michigan did it. Ohio
I mean, of
State.
course we know, but still, like, you also have to look at the fact that Michigan, for granted, despite the scandal, they did go into the portal and in recruiting and managed to get
Oh,
talented.
big run right up the
Oh,
middle. Give them 11.
oh,
Man,
oh,
this.
oh,
I'm
God,
telling you, dude. This is.
their defense is not showing up in neither of their.
They're gassed.
Re-
TG. Look at time of possession.
Remember what I said earlier? This was going to be a close game early on, and then they were going to get boat raced.
Yeah, but here's the thing: if you're Penn State, shouldn't you have some depth?
Another big gap up the middle. Give them 9 more. They're gassed. They are absolutely
You need
gassed.
some depth. You need to legit. Like, can they not rotate?
I mean, not when they're going this fast. Run up the middle. Give them 2 yards. That's a first down.
Man, it's like, is Ohio State the only team in the Big Ten that actually has depth?
Oh, that's a good
An argument
question.
could be made.
Like, that's what it looks like. Like, we have depth among the defensive line, the offensive line, running backs, wide receivers, defensive backs, linebackers. And even at the quarterback position, we got some depth. So, like, and tight end as well. Like, we got the best tight end room full of depth. So, like, and no other team you're telling me has that?
No, we're going to go with a screen pass. Give them 2 yards to the 50. It'll be 2nd down and 8 from midfield.
If you are again, if you're a Buckeye, like I said, you chalk up the win against Penn State. I can't think of like our defense is gonna have a field day with their offense. It ain't even gonna be. It's not even gonna be a debate. Our defense is gonna have a field day with their offense, and our offense is gonna just shred their defense.
2nd and 8, ball on the 50. Penn State bringing a blitz. There's a hold there. Did they get called for it? Dante Moore takes off. He's going to get about 5 yards. Is there going to be a flag? That was obvious holding. Chris, you nailed that. That was as bad. They are, you know what? These Big Ten officials are not helping Penn State out here, man.
No. Honestly, the Big Ten officials, again, they are trash. They are the worst officials in all of college football. They really are.
And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. The Ducks put a touchdown on the board after a massive change of events where the running back who fumbled the ball's knee was down. They reversed the play. Oregon comes back, scores the touchdown. Man, it looked like Penn State was going to escape from the first trip to the red zone by a team. And lo and behold, they reversed the call. Ducks get the ball back.
I'm not gonna lie.
10-3. 10-3 is the score going after the 3rd quarter.
Troy's joined us here as the 3rd quarter winds down. He was watching some paint dry, but figured he would turn on the Penn State offense for a little slower pace.
Too exciting to watch that paint dry, huh, buddy?
Oh my god! Like, the more I watch this, I'm like, again, chalk up our game against Penn State as an automatic W. Just chalk it up, and I would even bet that Indiana beats them.
Yeah, Jack Risvold says Oregon Ducks. By the way, they are punching Penn State in the mouth.
Yeah, no, they's doing it. No, they is doing it. Come on.
Yeah, they is punching Penn State directly. Like, they is just beating.
Dylan, Dylan, you're right, dude. Oregon is getting away with some serious undressing of the Penn State defensive line, man.
Yeah, that's true. Like, that's the other thing, and that's what really irritates me. Because how many times does that happen with our defensive line? How many holding calls do we do not get?
All the time.
That's the other thing I can't sympathize with Penn State about, because they are getting held like crazy, and yet the refs are not calling it as they should.
So let me ask you: the Penn State loses this one. I conceivably see him losing to Ohio State again. How hot is James Franklin's seat?
Oh, it's been hot.
Well,
It's been hot, but I mean, is
if
it to
he
the
goes
level
10
of?
and 2, doesn't win the Big 10, but makes the college football playoff, and let's say he wins a game and then loses in the second round or something, he's safe because his buyout's really high.
Yeah.
Let me Google that real fast. I'm pretty sure that buyout is really up there.
Yeah, he has to go 10-2, go to the playoffs and win is what he would have to do to keep
Okay.
his job,
His
as well
S
as win a playoff game. If he
his
does that, his job is safe. But
Yeah, his buyout is 56 million, guys. He ain't going nowhere.
yeah,
What if he loses to Ohio State, Indiana, and Oregon, misses the playoff?
56 million, dude. You coming up with 56 million? That's a
if
I'm
I'm
not,
ton.
but
every
I don't
team,
give a
I
crap.
would.
The
If
worst thing that can happen for Ohio State is that James Franklin goes. Right now, we can mark it down as an automatic win every year.
Yep.
James, at this point, if you're James, you just step down. You can't do
Yeah.
it. I mean, James would have, I think, more success going down to Florida and being the next coach at Florida in the SEC.
Oh yeah.
He just would. I think he's got a better chance of winning if he goes down to Florida and tries to rebuild that program than he does it in Happy
Or he's
Valley.
gonna go to a Big 12 school.
Well, I think he would go back to the SEC. He had success there at Vanderbilt. Florida's won before.
Well, at least
I
for
mean,
Vanderbilt, you didn't have any expectations,
right.
so they were just happy with having a 9-3 season. Trust me, them down at Vanderbilt, like when you've been part of a losing program for so long, to a point where you're getting them to win and you're setting them up to go to bowl games and they're winning, they don't care.
Oh,
They don't.
3rd and 4. We're gonna go here with Dante Moore. He's gonna be flushed out of the pocket. He's going deep. He's got a man. He caught it. We're inside the 20, back inside the red zone.
guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, Cory and Moore, that kid's
He's
a
the
truth.
deal. He's a real deal.
Absolutely.
And to think we almost got him, dude.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't be playing right now if he came to Ohio State. He just wouldn't be.
No, and honestly, he probably did the right thing by going to Oregon.
Run up the middle. We'll give him 2 yards, set up 2nd and 8 from the 15. If Oregon puts another score on the board right here, another touchdown on the board.
They missed a face mask on the end of that catch, too.
Yeah, they did, didn't they?
Wasn't a flagrant one.
I mean, no, but it probably a 5-yarder. Do they still do 5 yards? Or is it automatic
the pros
15?
do it. It's automatic 15 all the time in college.
Oof.
2nd and 7, they gave another extra yard. Man, these officials are gracious on their spots tonight.
Yeah.
Hand off again. Pulled down in the backfield.
Oh my God. I'm watching this again. I'm like, there are so many holdings this Oregon offensive line is getting away with. Because I just saw another holding, and it's like, you're still not calling this?
They're not even looking for it. Obviously. Might as well. If you're not going to get called for it, you might as well, right?
You know, if I'm Penn State and I'm the offensive line, I'm finna start holding then, and let's see how this works, because you can't call
the knee go down?
You can't call holding on us when you're not even calling for it. So if you're not looking for it, so if you're Penn State and you're noticing they're not even looking for the holding at this point, you do it too.
Dante Moore scrambles. He gets about 10. What are they going to give him? They're going to give him 9, about a yard short. It's going to be 4th and 1. Dan Lanning's got to make a decision. By the way, Dan Lanning's little belt he wears for his headset battery looks like a fanny pack. Anybody else notice that?
4th and 1.
I didn't notice that actually until
This
you
is
said
for the
it.
ball game right here. I'm gonna say it. It's still
Yeah, 4th and 1, man. He's going for it. Dan Lanning, dude, he is uber aggressive.
Yeah.
But he wants to talk about it now, so he's gonna take a timeout.
Yep. Dan Lanning's going to have to go into his fanny pack of tricks here.
Oh, I see why they gave him a yard short, because his knee went down.
He's wanting them to go look at the spot. That's what he's trying to tell these officials to go do. Listen,
I'm looking at the
Dan.
Let me see.
That guy's old enough to be your dad. He ain't gonna do
Yeah,
anything
no,
like
his
that,
knee
bro.
went down before the end. His knee went down.
I agree. I thought in live, in real time, I thought he was down about a half yard short.
Yeah,
Georgia scores a touchdown midway through the third quarter. It's 24-21.
this is a really good game between Oregon. I mean, not Oregon. Between Georgia and Alabama. This is a really good game. But man, again, if you're a Penn State fan, you should be so angry right now. Because I'm not gonna lie, Oregon's getting away with so many holding penalties. You got screwed on that fumble, and your offense can't do jack nothing, and now your defense is getting picked apart. It's like big game Franklin. Like
Big game Franklin.
if you're every team, you hope Penn State never fires Franklin because this means you have a great chance of winning the game every freaking year. Every
Let me guys ask you a question. If Oregon State calls Jim Knowles, do you think he takes that phone call?
maybe.
I don't think
I
so.
said Oregon State. I meant Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma State, maybe.
Maybe. I mean, I see Jim Knowles taking a call from Oregon State just to get the heck out of Penn State, but
He was the defensive coordinator for 3 years in Stillwater before he came to Columbus, Ohio. His fiance or whatever is from Oklahoma.
yeah.
He obviously coached there for 3 years. He takes this job to be closer to Philadelphia, which is where he's from. But
if you can get a head coaching job at a school where you've already had success, where the expectations are going to be lower because of, let's just call it what it is. Oklahoma State is not a perennial contender.
No, but the last time he was there, he had the best defense in the Big 12, won the Big 12,
and that'll be the expectation. But it's not something where they're going to be having like, you should be a national champion this year. That's what I'm saying. You know, he's in a spot right now with Penn State where it's like their expectations were so high coming into this year, and really they're high every year, and they should be. I mean, Penn State is Penn State. I mean, if you look at it, if you want to sit here and rank the top 10 all-time programs, you got to put them at least in the conversation.
Yeah. Do you think Knowles regrets going to Penn State?
No, because
I think
him
there was
and
issues with him
Larry
and
hated each other,
and Larry
man.
Johnson.
Yeah, but this is the thing though, because it's like you look at your defense at Penn State, and then look at Ohio State without you. They look so much better without you.
Oh, 4th and 1. Here we go. Oregon. Looks like they've got 3 guys in the backfield. That hands it off up the middle. Oh my gosh! Easy
Almost
touchdown.
Untouched.
God damn.
Wow. Oh, dude, Dan Lanning with the throat slash. He's feeling it.
Cold.
Oh my. Dan Lanning talking some major trash on the sideline.
Here's the thing. I bet that pulls a fine from the Big Ten.
Even though, again, his offense has gotten away with so many holding penalties. But, man, it's like when you see the refs ain't looking for it, just keep doing it.
Wow. That was just right up the middle. Dude, you know what that was, Chris? That 4th and 1 was the video game we played all the time, Mortal Kombat. Finish him. Yeah. That's what that was. Finish him.
That was, bro, and I'm looking at the Penn State fans, like, reactions. Dude, they look so...
He literally, I just watched it in slow-mo. He was untouched.
He never got touched.
Nope.
No.
Great blocking. I mean, they all just got sucked in.
Like exactly. I said, if your nose, you regret this move at this point.
Dan said, let's effing go. Read the lips there. Wow.
James looks sad.
He should be.
Oh,
like, dude, you get the reputation of being the big game choker.
All right.
And then you go again.
let's take bets on tomorrow night's show. Penn State Sports Talk. Give me the percentage of him being there tomorrow. 10? 10%?
Oh, if that.
Lower? 5?
Okay. So here we go. Now we got an Oregon fan whining.
Yeah, I see.
Stop complaining about all the missed calls. It's not Oregon's fault. They are undefeated in the Big Ten. How are they in bowl games since joining the Big Ten? Just a question.
Trash.
Wait, sorry, I don't see it. What's good to have you here, by the way.
Yeah, I hate it when Oregon fans act this high and mighty. What have y'all done? You choke in big games, not as much as Penn State, but close. And the one big game you win is because of BS.
We're not complaining about the missed calls. We're not Penn State fans. We're not complaining about it. We're just stating the fact that, dude, there's literally holding on almost every play, and they're not calling it. And hey, I mean, take advantage of it. That's what we said, dude. Take advantage of it. They're not going to call it.
Take advantage of it. Here's my thing too. If you are this Oregon fan in particular, because this Oregon fan. Now, imagine if this was happening to your team. How often would you be complaining?
I wouldn't be complaining at all.
No, I'm talking about Oregon fans in general.
Oh, if the roles reversed?
Yeah, like if it's role reversed and you had Penn State holding you like constantly and they're not getting called, how would you feel?
Oh, terrible, man, obviously. All right, they're down 14 now. They got a call on some Drew Aller magic. Let's see what happens here. Here comes the interception, right? I mean, let's hand it off, baby. Yeah, let's do it on 2nd and 1. Oh, he breaks the tackle. Still on his feet across midfield. Man, what a run. That was Katron Allen's best run of the night. Give him a first down. Big play.
Again, dude, yes, you're undefeated. Who have you gone against? Because we've basically said it. Like, this Penn State game doesn't prove that you're a good team. It really doesn't.
I think it does.
Not to me, because it's like with Penn State, I don't know how good they are just because they don't play anybody, and when they play nobody and still look like this, I don't know how good of a team they really are.
But you know what? We could almost make that same argument with Washington.
Oh, no, we've been making that argument with Washington. I didn't think Washington was that good of a team. I thought they were solid.
I think Chris meant Ohio State against Washington.
Yeah.
Oh, no doubt, because I didn't like the play call of Ohio State and how they kept trying to baby the heck out of Julian Sand. I got so sick and tired of that.
Well, I think that was the plan. All right, we got a 1st and 10, and Chris is reacting. Let's see what happens here.
Drew Aller threw a ball.
Drew Aller, deep pass. Penn State touchdown. Whoa! Here we
go.
Drew
Aller just tripled his yards for the game.
Yes, he did. That was Devontae Ross. Devontae Ross wide open. It's 17-9 now. Hello.
17-10.
Yeah, gotta kick the extra point still.
Yeah, no, but it's like I don't expect your freaking kicker to miss a freaking.
Hopefully he doesn't.
He better not.
That was a good throw, guys.
That's
the Drew Aller's again. That's Drew Aller's second best throw of the game.
Extra point. Here we go. And it's 17-10. Ooh, he almost got a hand on that. That was close. 17-10. Let's go back to the comments now, man. The chat's going to get frothy, guys. The chat should be getting frothy now.
Well,
if you're Penn State,
appreciate you stopping in.
Again, if you're a Penn State fan, you're asking yourself, where the heck was this all game?
Yeah, right?
What was this?
Well, they set that up with the big run. That was play action pass.
But that's my point, though. It's not just that. Like, where was this with the offensive line? Where was this with the running plays? Where was this with the passing? Like, where was this?
Yeah.
Now get these big runs off now, and it's like, where was it?
Troy says, "All right, now we're finally more exciting than watching paint dry here." And Lucia says, "Duck fan jinxed them." Yeah, he did, didn't he?
He really did. He's like, "Shut your mouth."
You know what else is pretty exciting here? Alabama and Georgia are now 24-21.
Yeah, we see that.
No, that's been
I don't know. I don't listen to you guys.
Oh, thanks. I mean, you're only here joining us.
Listen, I've been up since
Yeah,
5
no, but
a.m. I
that
am
that
dog
that
tired.
Georgia Alabama game, I think is
Me
always going
too.
to be the most exciting to watch because these two teams just be throwing haymakers at each other, so it's always going to be like a fun game to watch.
Oh, let's see what Penn State's Facebook page is up to now. Someone just said, "See what happens when you throw the ball deep."
I'm just gonna say, this is up there. There's got to be a Penn State fan with a screen name like that.
Oh, really?
We'll just leave it alone.
I really hope Penn State beats these cheaters. No respect for Oregon anymore, and I'm a straight Buckeye fan. Oh, he's a Buckeye fan.
Yeah.
What? Where's Oregon cheating? The holding calls? Is that
I think is what he's meaning. Because I mean, in all fairness,
if they're not going to call it, keep doing it, I guess, right?
Yeah, you should, but I can understand why that's frustrating for most. Because again, us Buckeye fans complain about holding calls against our team. So
here's the thing, you know, Oregon's getting some calls today, obviously, and if we look down the road, is an Oregon Ohio State matchup? Is that what the Big Ten ultimately? I'm not saying it's fixed or anything. I'm just saying ultimately, is that what's best for the Big Ten? Is that what the Big Ten wants?
I mean, it's the next great rivalry in the Big Ten.
I agree, and I think that's ultimately what the Big Ten would want. Because I think the polish is worn off the game, no matter what other people say.
It has.
Do you think that, or do you think they want Ohio State, Michigan back to back?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Not only that, I don't know that the sports world could handle Ohio State, Michigan back to back.
Man, those three guys right there have been at Penn State games for so long. Those guys.
They can actually remember when they were winners.
Shout out to those three, man. Those guys have been there forever. All right, man. Penn State with new life after falling down 14. They come back, make a huge connection, big haymaker of a throw. Right hook, if you will, and it's a one-score game again. Now, can Oregon bounce? Can they do it now? Yes, we know, drawing circles and lines. The safety got burned on that one bad.
Uh-oh.
Last drive, 3 of 3, 56 yards and a touchdown. The first 6 drives before that. Oh, my goodness. 17-10, Oregon with the ball at the 25-yard line. 10 minutes, 30 seconds left in the football game. Everybody goes in motion. Dante's running it, give him 3 yards. He fumbles out of bounds, slides after he gets pushed out of bounds. Takes out
the chain gang.
Takes out a Big Ten guy who jumps right back up, and good for you, old man. Right back at it.
He took down 2. He took down a coach with him, it looks like, as well. Taking out a Penn State coach. All right.
All right. We now have what is that? They get 3 yards on that or 4? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting tired. 2nd and 6. Ball at the 31. Going to hand it off up the middle. Give them 3 yards, 2 yards, 1, 2, 3 yards. It'll be a long 3rd and 3, and the crowd in the whiteout is back at it. Pom-poms are dancing, and they're going to be screaming on this 3rd down. It's going to get loud in there.
So, it's nothing to win the Big Ten now, he asks. What are we talking about? Here's the thing. Yeah, it's still good to win your conference. It is. I'm not going to say it's not good to win your conference. What I'm going to say is it's not a necessity to win your conference anymore.
First down. Good pass. Well designed play. Good throw. It was low. Receiver goes down, gets it. Maintains possession. That ball's over the marker. First down. Love to see the grass stains on the unis, man.
I think there's a pick. No, maybe not.
1st and 10.
I don't know what I was looking at.
Fakes the handoff. Got it. Give him 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6. Back-to-back throws of the same player. 8.5 minutes to go. Oregon getting the keys out again. Another good catch. Held on to the football. Two tough catches in a row. They going to review that? Hopefully not.
No.
8 minutes to go. 2nd and 6. Ball on the 39. Dante Moore in the shotgun. He steps back. Throws it to no man's land. And it'll be 3rd and 6. Clock stops at exactly 8 minutes to go in the game.
Flag down, though.
Flag down, says Chris. Officials are talking it over. Talking about where they're going to go after the game. There's not too many options there in Happy Valley.
Conduct call.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense.
It's from our friend, the Steve Harkey, the guy we said was going to go WWE in the first quarter. Oh, he got in the official's face.
He went to trip him. Did you see that? Well, I guess there's your makeup call, Penn State. 3rd and 21. I didn't see anything there that warranted a penalty as Chris reacts again. 3rd and 21. Penn State's got 5 defensive backs way far back. We're going to throw it short. He's going to come up and get drilled, and that's well short of a first down, and it'll be 4th and long.
If you get a chance, watch Harkey. I want to see if they show the play again, because it almost looked like he hit somebody with a clothesline. Like, okay, I'm going to show you unsportsmanlike conduct.
Penn State's going to get the football back, trailing by 7 with just over 7 minutes to go in this football game. Did we lose TG?
I think TG's probably asleep on the couch.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Nope, she's not there.
Punt is up. Looks like a decent punt heading towards the side. Ooh, not a good punt at all.
Not a good punt at all.
No, where are they going to mark it out at? He's running up to the 30.
That's gonna
Whoa, the 32?
That's good field position for Penn State to start.
32? I thought that ball went out at about the 40.
32 is still not great.
It's
great if you're Penn State.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
All right, let's see if Penn State can actually do something.
Well, they did on the last drive.
We have the Orange Voller in the house. Well, what's going on in Ohio?
Yeah, we're just hanging out tonight, watching the game. How's it going down in your way, my man? Big win over Mississippi State today. I celebrate any time someone beats those annoying cowbell-toting people. People who bring cowbells to football games, man, I can't handle it. Oh, it's like headache central to me. I cannot. If you can't make noise without a toy, what are you doing? So thank you for doing that for me, Orange Baller. Appreciate that.
Ain't the point of the Cowboys is to be annoying?
Mississippi State ain't anything else in that conference, I'll tell you that. Dude, Dave, appreciate that, man. We appreciate that. Thanks. Yeah, thank you. I'm with you, dude. No cowbells. Seriously, don't.
I ain't saying I like the Cowboys. I actually hate them. But I think that's the point. The point of the Cowboys is to be super annoying.
They're that. They're definitely that. It's headache central, man. And it's all game long. That was a terrible cowbell, but
I wonder
like
if that gets on teams' nerves too when they hear that.
I don't know what. However, to be fair in this argument, I used to love the Rocky Top song until you guys kill it. You play it so much, like every time.
They didn't play very much against Ohio State.
Well, they didn't. That's true.
Yeah, Eric, what's your problem? You know, Bruce Dickinson, he loves some cowbell.
I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. What? How does that? It's Christopher Walken, right? And how does that start? I wake up, I put my pants on and make gold records,
I
baby.
just put my pants
So,
on one leg at a time, just like
and
everybody
so
else. But when my pants are
Dylan
on, I
basically
make gold
asks,
records.
is the winner of this game going to be number one, or does Ohio State stay number one? I think they stay number one.
Oh
I
yeah,
agree.
Ohio State staying number one.
I think they stay number one.
All right, game back on. Let me go flip back over here. Here we go, Drew Aller. Your chance, man. Wearing those Mr. T chains tonight.
Drew Aller, don't like his Drew Aller.
Snap back, pass, way behind the tight end.
Yeah.
Terrible throw. Should have been an easy catch, 8, 9 yards, maybe 10. Instead, you got 0, and it's 2nd and 10. 7 minutes and 3 seconds left.
Drive, and then you go right back to what you were doing.
Right back to it, TG. Right back to it. Right back to being Drew Aller. He reminded himself who he was on the sideline. Let's see if he can pull some magic here. 2nd and 10, 7 minutes to go and 3 seconds left in this game. Drew Aller's got one receiver top, 2 in the backfield, sends a man in motion towards the top of the screen. He hands it off. A lot of eye candy, pre-snap eye candy for nothing. Nothing. Nicholas Singleton. I don't know why they continue to feed him the ball. You got to give it to Katron Allen. He's definitely your best back. You're down 7. Why are you not putting Katron
Allen is your best back. So just get him the football, dude. If he's the better one, give him the football.
Oh, injury for the Ducks. Player down. Clock is stopped. It'll be a 3rd and long. 3rd and 9. 6 minutes and 52 seconds to go. At first, it looked like they were I was like, was they giving him chest compressions here? What is happening? But no, they just had his hands on his chest, so I'm not sure what was going on there.
I'm not the biggest fan of the play calls Eddie Kornicki is doing right now.
That last drive was pretty impressive, but
that was the best play calling sequence and the best execution of Penn State's offense that they've done all game. And then it's like this latest drive, I'm not the biggest fan.
So if you all saw the first edition of this movie that they're advertising, the phone or black phone? Have you ever see the first one, Chris?
I did not.
It's really good. It's not a horror movie, but
suspense.
It's suspenseful, and it's got a little bit of a supernatural theme to it. Really, really good movie. Highly recommend it. Looking forward to the second one.
As much as you look forward to Caddyshack 2?
Gosh, Lord help us with that one. Caddyshack. Oh, Mama, I'm hot today. It's a Baby Ruth. Love Caddyshack. Caddyshack or Slapshot?
Oh, Caddyshack.
Yeah? Slapshot's great, though, too.
It was good.
And we lost TG. She's like, I have no idea what you guys are even talking about.
No, I'm sorry, guys. I know, I hear you, what you're talking about. I'm watching Georgia, Alabama, because Georgia's in the red zone right now.
Johnny Utah or Shane Falco?
Give me Falco. Did I just miss the play? My bad, everybody. They got a first down on that.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me switch back real quick.
First and 10, ball on the 38. They got a first down on that. Rush is coming. He's just going to throw it back shoulder fade. I think he caught that. They're saying no catch.
Already.
I don't know, Chris. He looked like he had a
watch right there. His knee's already down before he establishes control. And I don't know that he kept control. I think it fell out at the end.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't think he completed the catch.
Yeah, it looked like the ball moved there. Yeah, he's bobbling it, and he's out of bounds. Good call. Okay. No catch.
Oh, my God. Catch the ball. Do y'all not know how to catch?
2nd and 10. 6:15 left. Penn State's got some momentum. Let's see if they can get some yards here and create a 3rd and shorter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, pump fake. He's going to move up in the pocket. He avoids the sack. Give him 7, 8 yards there. Give him 8. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Drew Aller, and now he's acting hurt. Did he hurt himself?
He is J.J. McCarthy.
He's being very dramatic here. They are stopping the play. Why? Officials are stopping the play. What are they doing here? James Franklin's asking the sideline official what's going on. The officials are looking up. They don't know. Now we're gonna be told here.
Ooh.
The last play is under further review or something. I don't know. I'm trying to read his lips.
I'm looking back at that hit. Like, Drew Aller, he kind of did take somewhat of a hit.
Now Drew Aller is acting very dramatic again, yelling in the huddle. Shot of the fans waving their pom-poms. 3rd and 2. Big 3rd down here. He got the last one. It was a 3rd and 8?
If you're Penn State, like, use his legs.
So the reason they stopped play was they had to reset the game clock by a few seconds, which basically gave a mini timeout to Aller to get himself back together.
Yep. All right, here we go. 3rd and 2. Handoff up the middle. Short. He is short a half a yard.
What? Like, you see Aller's legs is working for you right now.
Well, and that was Singleton again, TG.
Like, no, Katron Allen, what are y'all doing?
4th and short. 4th and short here. Big play right here. Singleton's still in the game.
Why?
Drew Aller's reading from his wristband to play.
I don't know. It's close.
Chris is saying it's close. We're going to come up to the line of scrimmage here.
The officials are coming in with a very generous spot. Very generous.
Oh, second effort. Looks like he got to the line. And the officials are going to give it to him. Yeah, that's a first.
Yeah.
But that was close.
Hey, look.
I don't think he got to the yard marker. I really don't.
Are they going to review it?
If you're Penn State, you better snap the ball now. Don't even let them get a chance.
Second effort looks good. Second effort looks like he got it. I agree. First down. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's play on. Come on.
Oh, I see it.
He got it. Overhead. Overhead looks good. It's a first down. Come on. 4 minutes, 45 seconds to go. Man in motion. Aller looking deep. Looking deep. No one open. He takes off. He's going to get 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7. Clock keeps moving. Oregon defense is getting a little bit frustrated. They're getting tired. For the first time in this game, Penn State is putting pressure on them. That last drive and this drive together, all of a sudden the Ducks defense are on their heels a little bit. Aller, 11 of 21, 118 yards and a touchdown. It's 2nd and 7. Aller goes out wide. Singleton, direct snap. Oh, no snap. False start. Everybody moved except for the center. And Penn State getting cute. Penn State gets cute, and now it hurts them.
This is my thing with Andy Cody, Nikki. You need to know a time and place when to get cute, dude. Like, getting cute is going to hurt you. It's like what we say with Dan Lanning trying to go for 4th downs all the time. Like, that's going to hurt you. Stop getting cute. Just play to win the game, dude.
Everybody moved on the line except for the center. False start and the entire offensive line. All right, here we go. 2nd and 12. That one hurt. Man in motion. Handoff. Goes to Katron Allen. He got a hole. He gets about 5-6 yards. And it's going to set up a 3rd and 6-ish.
Which is reasonable if you are Penn State.
Got that false start back. 3.5 minutes to go. 3rd and 7 is what they're calling it on screen. Drew Aller reading from his wristband. They're still huddling up. They're making this a do-or-die drive is what they're doing here. Penn State's got all 3 timeouts remaining. Oregon has 2 left in this game. They're 3 of 8 on this drive. For 42 yards is Aller. Tight end to the right. Man in motion. Quick snap out to the outside. Breaks the tackle. He's going to be short by 2 yards. That was Singleton on the pitch. He got about 5. It makes a 4th and 2. You have to go for it here.
Yeah, you ain't got a choice. You got to go for it, man.
Under 3 minutes. Clock is ticking.
Yeah.
And now Penn State's going to call a timeout. Drew Aller's walking like he's got a corn cob stuck up his rear end.
4th and 1.
2 minutes, 40 seconds to go. What's the chat talking about, man?
Well, I'll tell you, they're just praising you, Podfather. Talking about your future in commentary. It's been quiet for about the last 2 or 3 minutes.
You guys are funny. You guys are funny. I can't wait to tell them what's going to happen next week, Chris. I
know it's going to be so much fun.
It's going to be so much fun. We're going to have to work out how we're going to do this, but
yeah,
it's going to be fun.
Well, we have enough players in play. I'm pretty sure that we can make this work.
We're going to get another 1 or 2, too. We're going to grow the family. Here we go. 2 minutes, 43 seconds left. Penn State burned their first timeout. It's a 4th and 1 is what they're calling this.
Oh, nice play.
That is a long one. Oregon sees something defensively. Man in motion. They give the ball to the man in motion. No, it was a fake by Aller. Great fake by Aller. He gets the 2 yards and a first down. Tremendous read option and fake by Drew Aller. Well done, young man. That faked me out. I think that got most of that defense going with that man in motion.
Yeah, that was a great fake.
And a good move by the linebacker who came in to fill that hole. Drew Aller made a nice little move there. 2 minutes and 15 seconds. This is probably going to take us to the 2-minute warning, more than likely. Penn State runs to the line. They're slowing down. They move in motion. 6 seconds to go. Drew Aller looks over the defense, and he snaps it right before the 2-minute warning. He's looking deep. He's going to throw it over to Katron Allen. Allen makes a move. He cuts back to the inside. He's going to get 6 yards. The line is pushing him forward. They're not calling it yet. They're still not calling it. My goodness, they gave him forward progress to 9 yards. The play stopped at 1:47. That was 10 seconds of the offensive line just bullying the Oregon defense for Katron Allen, who now has Penn State inside the red zone here, I believe. Don't look now, guys. We might be heading to overtime at this rate.
Oh, please, God, no overtime.
Oh, my goodness.
I can't wait for overtime. I can't.
That shit is down on fucking bed.
I'm sorry. You're good. If y'all want to know what this is in the background, it's my mom and Kelly.
Hi, Mom and Kelly.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing good. Hope you're having a good evening.
Didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh man, I love it looks like we got an Oregon backer and a Penn State backer going back and forth in the chat. That's what I was hoping for. I was hoping for that.
And throw in a random Ohio State fan in there, and we got some chat going on.
I love it.
Wow, this is actually doing good. Oh, guess who shows up?
Oh, there you are. We've been wondering where you've been all night, big dog.
He was just waiting until the game started to get close.
Yeah. Oh, you better go find some wood to knock on, buddy. We about to score, he said. Hopefully. I mean, for your sake, I hope you do. Christopher says we need Penn State to send this into overtime.
No overtime. I am too old and too tired for that.
Oh wow! So you must be ahead if you're saying this.
No, he's talking about the last touchdown pass
Oh, okay.
when they were down 17-3,
That's
and
the
he
best
hit that.
pass he's thrown all season.
That's the best. Yeah, that was a great pass.
That's the best pass. That's the only pass he's thrown over 3 yards all season. I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
That was a great pass. It was good. He hit that right on the money. All right, Boise State at Notre Dame at 3:30 on NBC, and then Minnesota at Ohio State at 7:30 next week is what they're saying. But you guys won't need to go there to watch that game next week.
Nope.
All right, here we go. 17-10, minute 47 to go. It's 2nd and 3 for the Nittany Lions. Offensive lineman asking the crowd to quiet it down. I know they're excited.
But they also need to be able to hear.
James Franklin's got that worried look as he just walks around on the sideline like he's lost. Come on, James, get in the game, buddy. 2nd and 3, ball is on, what is that, the 14-yard, or no, the 12-yard line.
I think he's going to be about a half
Aller
yard
under
short,
center. Going to turn around, hands it off to Katron Allen. Allen moving forward, falling forward. He's close. He's close.
About a half yard, I think, Eric.
Yep, about a half yard short. Clock is moving. 3rd and short. Half a yard to go. 3rd and short. Clock is moving. Penn State. 3rd and inches, they're calling it. Still huddling up. Penn State is still huddling up.
Should Oregon have been calling timeouts?
Maybe. I don't know. Here we go. Aller under center. Oh, it looks like we're going to get maybe a tush-push kind of thing here. What's going on? Nope. Changing the play. Time is ticking. Now they're changing the play. Just over a minute to go. Turns around. Katron up the middle. Sees the hole. Gets the move. First down. We're at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. Under a minute to go. They're going to reset the change. Clock stops. Circling the right side of the line. Cut back by Katron Allen. Went to the left side. Good hole there. Breaks the tackle. 1st and goal from inside the 10 with a minute to go.
If Penn State somehow comes up in the clutch in this, that would say something.
40 seconds left. 1st and goal. They're going to have 4 chances to score. Man in motion. Fakes it. Fakes another hand. No, hands it. He's in. Touchdown, Penn State. We're tied up.
Touchdown, Penn State. Let's go.
We're tied up.
Not yet. I say they go for 2 here. Let's end this thing now.
Chris.
No, don't go for 2, Penn State. Don't be stupid.
Oh,
Come on,
man.
stupid is what Franklin does best.
Oh, my goodness.
The fact that Penn State came up clutch is ridiculous.
They needed.
That was a great trick play.
That was beautiful. They needed 2 touchdowns to tie this thing up, and they got exactly what they needed. Here's the extra point. And we're good. It's 17-all, 30 seconds left. What a weekend this has been.
I don't know if you've noticed, but we are up to 146 people watching right
Penn State
Are we really?
actually came up clutch to send this to overtime. Now, can they win the game?
Well, I mean, they got the momentum. They left 30 seconds on the clock. Oregon's going to need obviously, this kicker is sent it out of the back of the end zone every time. I imagine at this point he's going to do the same here. I love that play call, dude. That was amazing. That's an amazing play. All that pre-snap candy, baby. James Franklin celebrating in slow motion is funny stuff.
Because your team actually comes back, plays, and you actually made something happen in a big time game. The question is, can you win it? And will your defense step up?
Last night's Virginia-Florida State game was my game of the year for the season so far. This one is right up there with it. Much more scoring in last night's game than this one.
Yeah.
Big kickoff here. What are they going to do? You know Oregon's going to be aggressive here at the end of the game. He drives that thing deep. Short. Oh, he didn't return it. He had the opportunity to return that and didn't. That's crazy.
Uh,
Why wouldn't you return that? Give yourself a chance.
who knows? Who knows?
So
Lucia saying that we need to get some coffee for Wild Man.
if this goes to overtime, Eric, and it looks like it should, Penn State, 7 overtime games under James Franklin,
Yeah.
3 wins, 4 losses.
Okay, so chance to go 500, and they are going to go for it and try to get this thing in field position for get this thing in close enough for a kick. 4 wide on the bottom, 1 on top of the screen. It's going to be a nice little pass outside. Nothing there. Breaking tackles. Give them 3 yards. Call a timeout, Oregon. Nope. They're letting the clock run. Why aren't they calling timeout?
Who knows?
Oh, and Sadiq's injured.
Oh, no.
Thankfully, he was on the sideline, though, so it's not going to cost him anything because he'll be able to be right off the field.
Why didn't they call timeout there?
Yeah, I don't know. You
okay?
had 2 timeouts.
Oh, Sadiq looks injured pretty bad, guys. He might not be good for overtime now. All right, 10 seconds left. What do you got at this point?
They're just trying to run it down.
You've got no. I mean, you got 2 timeouts that you didn't use. You should have called one if you were going to do this. Hands it off. Nothing there.
I think Penn State just called a timeout, maybe. Yes.
Penn State calls a timeout.
They're going to get a chance to return the punt.
Yep. Or block it.
Or block it.
Little Michigan State action here. Xander in bed already? With girls? Okay. Okay. Oh, hi, Punky. Let's say hi. Come here. Come here. Oh, what we got going on, Chris, in the chat?
Well, I'll tell you what, it's been kind of quiet. We've got Oregon going to win on a field goal. Solid defense out of Penn State. Oregon's going to win in overtime because his field goal prediction obviously didn't come true from like 30 seconds before that. That was a dumb play call. Can't disagree. Oregon? No, Oregon.
Oh, they're sending the offense back out there with 4 seconds to go. Can you imagine if he slips and falls? This is dangerous play calling.
He just dropped back and threw it up in the air to end regulation.
Good call. Okay, 17-all is how it ends in regulation. We're going to overtime. Now, overtime rules are different than they used to be. So, first overtime, you get a touchdown and get an extra point. Second overtime, if you score a touchdown, you have to go for 2. Third overtime and beyond, it's just 2-point conversions back and forth.
Yeah. I swear, Penn State actually comes up clutching this. This would be something. This would be new.
This would be new.
It would be.
TG said this would be new.
Are you kidding me? This guy says Dan Lanning can't coach. Oh my God.
He'd be trolling,
what
man.
What the hell are you drinking?
He's
probably
trolling.
not. He's trolling because I think he knows Lanning can't coach, but he's just straight up trolling because Lanning, you did have the lead and then you choked.
Lanning had this thing won and the defense let it up.
Yes.
But, it's been a great game.
Yeah.
Second half, very exciting. Yeah, Penn State, you don't know what that 3:30 was. That was real football. That's what that was.
That's right. Yeah. That was real football. That's
how
you go out and dominate an undefeated team. That's what that was.
All right, on a scale of 1 to 10, How unimpressive is Drew Aller's Mr. T Chains? Let's rank that one. It just said that James Franklin was 4-4 in overtimes, Chris.
Okay, well, I'm going by the stats I pulled up, which apparently were wrong.
This is Dan Lanning's first ever overtime game. Do us a big favor, all of you who are watching right now. Give us a thumbs up.
James Franklin is 4-4 in overtime games. He is 3-4 at Penn State.
He must have had one at.
He had one at Vandy.
Vandy. Okay. Do us a big favor, everybody. If this is your first time here, subscribe to the channel, man. It really does help us out. We appreciate all of that. If you don't want to subscribe, if you don't think we've earned your sub, at least like the video. That's free, costs you nothing. But if you're hanging out and watching with us by this time, you got to find some value in what we do. Feel free to subscribe to the channel. We were 40 subs away from 5,700 at the beginning of the day. I haven't checked where we're at. Hopefully we're closer today after we've spent the last, what is it now? 5, 6, 7, 7.5 hours live streaming.
So thanks for the $10 super chat, Loco Samurai, who just wanted to say Ohio is garbage. Well, let's see. They looked pretty damn good in the Rose Bowl last year. I mean, was that some other team, Eric? I don't know. I'm pretty sure Ohio played.
Here in Oregon, just wanted to keep the love. Appreciate you, man. It's all good. It's all good. I don't mind it. I don't mind a good Jocelyn. That's fun. Especially when you super chat it. It lets me know you're just having fun. Ohio University football is garbage. Actually, they're not. They're pretty good.
They're not bad.
I'm about to say, no, they're actually pretty good.
They're garbage when they come up against a juggernaut like Ohio State. They're not bad.
Oh, Lucy, if we get 5 overtimes, Chris might quit the podcast. He might literally check out tonight and never check back in. He'd be like the reverse of Hotel California. All right.
I've put too much time in. I'm not going anywhere now.
Penn State gets the ball first. Here we go.
I'll probably die on the air.
Don't say that, Chris. That would be terrible, man. Although the numbers would be really high for that show. Here we go. Pitch to Katron Allen. He's running to the right. He's got a nice little hole. Give him 5 yards.
Yeah.
I would say so.
Think about all the Notre Dame fans that would watch that on replay and how many hits you get off that.
Oh my gosh, yeah. They'd be making memes and shorts and everything else from that, Chris.
Notre Dame fans would love that.
Mark with glasses would definitely be having all kinds of fun making stuff from that.
True.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 5. Play clock down to 15. Drew Aller looking over the defense. Looks like they're running a 3-3. Hands it off on the side. Comes across. Got a first down. Breaks a tackle. Inside the 10. Down to the 5. First down, wow. Penn State. Pena again.
Again, I still feel comfortable about Ohio State beating Penn State. But, man, you got to give them credit. At least they showing up in this game.
Dude, they got heart, man. This comeback is all heart.
It is. Give them that.
Penn State about to put some serious pressure on the Oregon offense in the first overtime here. If they can put the biscuit in the basket across the.
We talked about this earlier. It looks to me like Oregon is gassed.
It does now, and it was the Penn State defense that was on the field for so much. Handoff Allen up the middle, touchdown.
Wow.
The Ducks defense is gassed.
Not shocked. Oh, that is something.
All right, Penn State going to send, obviously, the kicking unit out, go for 1 here. They can go for 2 if they want.
They should.
Dumb move if they do.
They should. What do you have to lose?
My gosh. Penn State just rolling over the Ducks on that. The defensive line of the Ducks was just getting manhandled on that drive. All right, here we go. Extra point to make it 24-17 in the first overtime. Bada boom, bada bing. Penn State's up. Now it'll be the Ducks' turn to respond. They've got to score a touchdown and an extra point to send it to double overtime, or they can go for the 2-point conversion if they want to end the game in the first overtime and get that dub or an L. We will find out. Let's go over here real fast while this is going on, everybody.
So
I'm going
football
to.
is different in Penn State. Football is different in Pennsylvania. You're right. They suck at it.
Thanks for the 9 who subbed today. That's awesome. We appreciate that. If you're watching right now and you haven't subbed to the channel, please consider doing so. We really do appreciate it. Here we go. Second overtime now. The Ducks, starting from their 25 on the opposite side of the field. The whiteout is getting frothy. The fans are getting loud. The stadium is probably shaking right now. They're going to have to go to a silent count. Can they get them the false start here? They have done it a couple times tonight. The Ducks got 2 in the backfield. A wideout split wide on either side. Snap is good. They hand it off to the left. He's got 2, 3. Give him 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7. On the carry there. That was Hill. Hill got 3 yards. Here we go. 2nd and 7. Ball on the 22. Man in motion. They've got 3 to below. 5 out wide. 5 receivers out wide. Dante Moore takes the snap. Fakes. He now comes back inside. That's a first down. Nice play. 8 yards. Man alive, this is faked. He faked everybody out with that. Nice play.
Give him credit for that one. That was a great fake.
It was a beautiful pass. He put it right in there, man. That was a small window. He hit it. 1st and 10 now from the 14.
Oh!
Chris reacting before we know what's happening.
Ooh.
Or he's hurting. One of the two.
No,
Snap goes back, hands it off, and fumble! Dante Moore falls on it. They're going to lose 3 yards on this. It's going to be 2nd now and 13. Little miscommunication. Hit his elbow. He hit his elbow. Yeah. I don't think he thought that was a run. Dante Moore thought it was a run. I think it was a fake is what the running back thought. Hit his elbow. The ball falls down. Dante falls on it before the Penn State defenders can get it. Now setting up a 2nd and 13 from the, the 17-yard line. Dante runs up the middle. He's got a lead blocker. Gets drilled.
Ooh.
Man, that was a big hit from the safety. Going to set up a 3rd down here. Man, big hit. Textbook tackle.
I'm not going to lie. I just watched Oregon in this game pull up Penn State essentially.
Oh.
3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. Here we go. Dante Moore got 3 to the top. He sends the wide running back in motion. Sitting back, has a few seconds, puts it right on a dime. Another big hit. They're going to be a yard short.
I'd like to see that in slow-mo, Eric. I'm not sure there wasn't helmet-to-helmet there.
Oh, my. And that's what Dan Lanning's saying. He's saying that was helmet-to-helmet. Let's see if the officials are going to take a look at it. I don't know if they can. They're not going to. Oregon, it looks discombobulated. And they are reviewing. Okay.
Clearly targeting.
Uh-oh.
That's going to be targeting. Obvious.
That's going to be 1st down inside the 5. 1st and goal.
This is textbook targeting, Eric. He dropped and went crown to crown.
Oh, dude, yeah, that's a no-brainer, man. He dropped the crown of his helmet, went straight helmet to helmet, dropped his head, went crown of the helmet. That is dangerous. That is why they call that. You're done, my man. 24's out of the game. It's not even. And someone needs to check on that player, dude.
Oh, the best part's the announcers who just said it was the hairline, so it shouldn't be a targeting call.
Hairline? What are they talking about? That's textbook targeting. Dropped his helmet, went straight helmet to helmet. How's that?
They called no foul.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, wow.
What is targeting? If that's not targeting, I do not know what it is.
Again, if this is Ohio State, that's targeting. The fact that is clear,
That
obvious
is
targeting.
the
You don't call
definition of targeting.
Wow. Okay, so the Penn State fans who were complaining about Oregon getting away with holding calls all the time, come on. It's why we say
no. Y'all can't complain about Oregon getting away with old calls, and you can't obviously tell if that's targeting. Like, that was targeting.
All right, here we go. 4th and 1. Here's your game. Possible game scenario. 1 yard away from a first down. They got to get it to the 4. They're on the 5.
Were you not just complaining about their holding calls?
Dante Moore now in a shotgun.
That is totally.
He takes his time. What? That was weird. He gets the first down, but he hesitated. It was like a delayed quarterback keeper.
Yeah, like a delayed draw.
That was weird. I'm kind of surprised by that play call. Not going to lie.
That's not home field advantage. That's just idiotic officiating. That had nothing to do with home field advantage. That's the officials not knowing the rules or not choosing to enforce them.
Well, first off,
wow!
Here we
Wait
go.
Till
it's
you see the next play.
1st and goal on the 2-yard line. Can Oregon tie it up? Oh, pitch inside. And they're going to score. That was dangerous, but they scored.
Oh, wow.
Does Oregon go for the win and go for 2? What are they going to do here?
I'll tell you what. Lanning's got the stones to try it.
But he's not going to. No, Dante Moore's walking off the field. They're going to kick the extra point and send this to double overtime. That was dangerous, dude.
And that really was dangerous.
But they got it. It worked.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Extra point to send it to double overtime. Penn State look like they're going to go for the block here. Obviously. And we're going to double overtime.
I want to hear the Big Ten come out with a statement about that targeting call this week.
What a game. What a game. Penn State Sports Talk. I'm nervous. Why, bro? This is fun, dude. Have some fun with this, man.
I'm having a great time.
Have some fun.
TG, are you stressing one bit about this? What about you, Eric? You stressing at all?
I've no dog in the fight.
I'm having a good time.
I'm happy. We're having a good time. We're having a good time. Oh, I'm gonna say goodnight to my little girl. Good night, little girl. Say good night, everybody. Punky's bedtime. Good night. All right. Oregon gets the ball first this time. They switch fields. Oregon goes first. And if they score a touchdown, they will have to go for 2. That is the rule here in second overtime. Tony Elliott last night for Virginia didn't know the rule. He sent out the kicking team. It should have been a delay of game, but the officials reset the game clock for him because he didn't know the rule and gave Virginia a new set clock because they sent out the kicking team at first and then had to come back off and send out the offense back out on the field, and the Florida State fans were going ballistic over that, and rightfully so. It should have been a delay of game.
This is a true fan right here. Here's your Oregon fan, Eric.
Okay, give it to me.
I would if it stopped falling off the screen. I left the living room watching it live and came here with headphones because I'm stressing and can't watch.
That a boy, Loco. We appreciate you, man. We're here for you, my friend. Hopefully we've earned your subscription tonight with that. All right, man. Here we go. 24-all, double overtime. Oregon now switches the field. They're on the other side. First and 10 from the 25. Here we go.
That's the Penn State defense we know and love.
Fake. Oh, skips it. Oh, in it. Oh, my goodness, wide open. One play, touchdown Ducks. Oh, my gosh. Had him dead to rights in the backfield. Dante Morris voids the rush. Wide open touchdown. Now they got to go for 2. Dante Moore knows the rules. Dan Lanning knows the rules despite this being his first overtime. Not coming off the field. What a play. My gosh, he avoids it.
Play. That really was.
Man, where you at, Jim Knowles? That was
big games. It's like you don't show up, buddy.
Mexican water defensively. All right, can they stop him here for 2? Big time play here for Penn State. Ball is on the 3-yard line.
Oh!
Here we go. Chris is having a heart attack.
You will too? Oh,
5
okay.
wide, 2 to the bottom, 3 to the top. All day to throw. All day. Throws it. Intercepted! Penn State running it back! Penn State's running it back! Oh my gosh! Oh, he fumbles it! The ball's still loose! Penn State still has it! Finally goes down at midfield! My goodness, what a play! Oh no, Oregon! What just happened? Incredible play! Dante Moore's been perfect. He throws a terrible ball. Intercepted by the guy who was crying earlier in the game, throwing a fit. Got away with a face mask. Fumbles the ball. What just took? This was crazy. College football's amazing. This was wild. What does Oregon get it? Okay, all right, Penn State's got the ball on the other side. They've got it.
They just picked it.
No. No. What just?
Game.
Penn State's got 3 to the top. One in motion. Drew Aller with the football. Fake hands off. He steps back. He throws. Intercepted. Ducks win. Unbelievable.
Oh my God.
Drew Aller. James Franklin did. The Ducks win the football game in double overtime. Nobody wanted to win the game. James Franklin.
We are.
What just happened?
Where are we? Where are we, Eric? Because we are is nowhere to be found.
James Franklin. Is he going to go ring the victory bell on his way out and yell at fans? We got to know.
Oh my God, Aller, what was that?
Drew Aller.
Oh, yeah, you know what? I'm going to tell you something, though. I don't like
Was that Thieneman? Thieneman from Purdue. Where's Dylan Kuhn? Thieneman with the interception.
Yo, let me tell you something. You can't say Franklin because that was Aller, bro. I'm sorry.
No.
That was a horrible pass.
James Franklin did not lose this football game for Penn State. Drew Aller with a terrible throw.
Loco Samurai, go Ducks, $20 super chat. Yeah, they look good. The Ducks are legit,
and almost choked this game away. You're real lucky that Aller legit. Like, this is the first time you can say that Franklin didn't Franklin it. It was Aller who Allered it.
We didn't give him enough time. You know he would have.
Oh, Loco, thank you for the $20 chat. Hope you enjoyed the night. What a freaking game, man.
Bro, that's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Penn State sports talk, I promise you there is a way. I just witnessed it. There is a way. And I'm not going to lie. I'm laughing just a little bit right now.
Oh, Dan Lanning with his fanny pack tonight goes deep in the fanny pack, pulls this one out after almost choking it away in the whiteout. What a game. Okay. Real quick, before we call it a night, thank you so much, everybody. We appreciate you all joining us tonight. What a fun night this was. Dude, that was a ton of fun. Thank you so much for everybody joining tonight. I think both these teams are playoff teams.
For sure. Playoff teams, but not national title.
That's the second. And that's the third best team in the Big Ten. I'm going to say Indiana is fourth right now. But very, very good game. That was a ton of fun.
It really was. I'm still like, wow. How, bro,
Dylan Thieneman.
So close to winning it, and then their quarterback cost them. Like, for once, Franklin actually didn't lose it.
Okay. Thieneman gets the game-winning interception in double overtime. Mark it. Max Clare gets the game-winning touchdown in the shoe for Ohio State so that Dylan Kuhn can feel like he won both games. Can we make that happen?
I'm
Oh
okay.
my
The only
gosh.
difference is when Ohio State takes down Purdue, it'll probably be on the first drive that they get the winning touchdown.
By the way, guys, Alabama has beaten Georgia 24-21 tonight.
You know, how come Georgia didn't kick that field goal to tie the game?
I have no idea. I wasn't watching it at all.
I watched some of it, and the last time I seen, they were in the red zone when it was 24-21. And I thought that when they were on the 4th and goal that they were going to kick it, and it looks like they didn't even kick it. Like, you tried to go for it when you should have kicked it.
All right, so just so y'all know, real quick, tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, roundtable, Sunday night roundtable show, 8 o'clock. Red will be our special guest tomorrow night. Next weekend, 7:30, Ohio State, Minnesota, here. And we'll be on, should I do it, Chris?
Let's go ahead. People hung in with us this late tonight. They deserve a little heads up.
Patreon gets launched this week for the OHIO podcast. For $5, you will be able to actually watch the game with us on Patreon next week. And if you don't want to spend the $5, you don't think it's worth it to do that with us, you can still stay here, right here, and we will have the game for you, the play-by-play and the commentary right here on YouTube, on our YouTube channel. We're growing. Tomorrow, big announcement. There's a lot more than that with Patreon, by the way, folks. A lot more than that.
Yeah,
so much coming.
There's so much more, y'all. Y'all gonna love it.
So, see you all tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. TG's got stuff coming. Buck Vader's got stuff coming. Mika's got stuff coming. Chris and I got stuff coming your way. It's going to be lit. We love it. Have a good night, everybody. Enjoy it. Have a great day tomorrow. We'll see you back tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, right here on the OHIO podcast. Till next time, be kind to one another. I owe someone's OH. Sing Carmen, Ohio with all your heart. You all know what to do. OH.
I-O.
Go Bucks.
Go Bucks.